Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, great vibe. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo, truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Woo. Hit that light, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at?
Great vibes on 10 for the win.
When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath.
Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh.
Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo, truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Woo. Hit that light, rise above. No way, it's real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes
on 10 for the win.
Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We live stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together.
All right, before we get started, y'all, I need everybody, y'all, drop them 10s in the chat. Y'all, let's drop those 10s in the chat. It's good to see y'all on today. Let's load the chat room with 10s. Let's go 10. Let's go 10, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. Ruby Ann, you know what, Ruby Ann, I ain't starting today, y'all. Listen, y'all, let me go ahead and give a shout out. I am loving the love over on YT. My goodness. They are showing me, y'all showing me some love over here on the YT channel. I see Ruby Strictly is in the house. Good to see you in the house, sweetheart. We got the moderator Randy in the house. Good to see you, sweetheart. She said I just joined up over here too. Okay, good job. Thank you so much for that. Y'all, look here. We got the Edie, the one and only Edie in the house on the YT. Good to see you in the house. Randy said welcome in. Hit the thumbs up. And don't put the thumb in your ass. Just hit the thumbs up. Thank you for putting that in the chat. All right, we got Amy Williams in the house, y'all. Listen, y'all. Amy, good to see you in the house. Let's see. She said, welcome in. Hit the, no, she said, good afternoon, everyone. My bad. Let's see. We got Juanita Pearson. Hattie Mae Pearson. Good to see you in the house. Good to see you in the house. We got Becky. She said, good morning, Chat and GV. Becky, good to see you in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got? Let me scroll on down just a little bit. Megan, good to see you in the house. Megan said, show out. Respectful and intellectual. I love that part. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Becky said, Randy, I've been checking out your channel. Good stuff when you going live. Randy, when are you going live, ma'am? Starting today? Okay, cool. Y'all, Randy is going live tonight starting at 6 o'clock. So, y'all, look out for her channel. She's going live. Tammy, good to see you in the house. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you in the house. Astro, good to see you in the house, man. I really appreciate it. We got Shay Mom, the Shay Mom entrepreneur. I got to get that right. Good to see you in the building. So, Randy, you going live, right? Now, Becky, don't be saying sorry. Randy, you going live, right? Tonight? You going Shay the Mom. Okay, listen, you going live tonight on YT, right, Randy? We need to know so we can show up. Randy live? Yeah, better use the AI. Randy, are you going live tonight at 6 o'clock on YT? You say you're an AI. You know what? Okay, cool. All right, let's see. TikTok, what's going on? Good to see y'all in the building. We just trying to figure out when Randy is going live. All right. We got Akita in the house. Good to see you, Akita. We got Peanut over on the yeah, you came on over here too. Nick, good to see you, sweetheart. You good to see you in the building. We got Mona in the building. We got Ruby Ann. She said, I see I'm not blocked. We got IMT. Good to see you in the building. Let's see, Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel, good to see you in the house. We got the moderators popping on in here. Mercury, Saturn, Blue Moon, Pluto, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, rectum, whatever the hell you call that planet. M&D, good to see you in the building. Mad Queen, good to see you in the building. Crick love the kids in the house. She said, what up, though? We got Katrina in the house. We got, we got Nikki in the house all the way from Australia. Good to see you in the house. We got Diva in the house. Good to see you, Diva. Let's see who else we got in the house. Silka, good to see you in the house. Silka, good to see you in the house. Let's see who else we got. Listen, y'all, share this live out to 39 people. It cannot be 40 because you said say hello to Pamela, please. Did I miss Pamela? Coming all the way from the back. Walking down the aisle. looking to her left, looking to her right, looking up at the stage, looking all the way around. The one and only. The one and only. Everybody stand to your motherfucking feet. Lift your voices. Raise those tens in the chat. Pamela, good to see you in the building, Pamela. Pamela, good to see you in the house. We got Piney old Peggy made it in the building. Man, listen, my bad, y'all. Rahima, good to see you in the building. We got Dawn in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, Pamela. I gave you all of that, and the only thing I get is some damn white Santa Claus that I never met before. That fat motherfucker can't even fit down the chimney. Have you ever seen him fit down anybody's chimney? Stop telling your kids Santa is in the fucking house, leaving them milk and cookies. Ain't no damn milk and cookies.
I ain't leaving him no milk and cookies.
Some milk and cookies.
Ain't nobody leaving him that. He don't even exist. Who the hell is Santa Claus? Me?
Let's bring up the milk and cookies, y'all. We just getting started. Everybody come on here. I got to play the milk and cookies where this whole shit derived from. So let's go ahead and play the milk and cookies real quick before we get quick, say what she need to say before we get started on this title. Because y'all, woo-hoo, the shit that y'all going to hear this afternoon, woo! Let's see. Let's see one. Let's see. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this, but we shouldn't. Let's see. Here it is right here. Let's bring this. Oh, yeah, this is good.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
I don't want to.
Just by thinking about it.
I don't want to think about
base
it.
40.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay, so I want y'all to see this real quick. Thank the Crick. So she brought it up. We're going to play it. All right. This how we gonna start our day today. I'm not.
Not Birdie.
Yeah, we gonna start it just like this right here.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go in and start this right.
Lord have mercy.
Let's start it out right. Let's start today out right. Let's start it out right. Here we go. Everybody, let's get it.
Let's discuss it. Black folks don't know how to discuss shit. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Nappy head bastard. I'm saying, man, I got one daughter. My daughter, 21 years old. My daughter been in school for the last 4 years. Anaheim, the last 4 years of my life, me and my wife been swinging. But I had to fuck up 2 years ago. I got 3 new additions in my fucking family. 3 new fucking kids. My sister kids. You know, I ain't ashamed. We family. You know, my sister on drugs. Yeah, I ain't ashamed to tell you. I got her kids. You know, some of your family members fucked up.
Y'all
You
tap
looking at me all fucked up.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Let's get started. Tap it out, y'all.
Fucked up too. I'm just happy to tell you about it. Yeah, my brother gonna call me and say, man, they're gonna take the kids. So, you know, I said, no, I couldn't have that. I came to court. The judge gonna separate the kids. You know, I should have let the judge do that, but I didn't know. No, I'm giving these motherfuckers back, man. I ain't scared. These motherfuckers get on my fucking nerve, man. 3 fucking new kids in my damn family. 2, 4, and 6. Ooh, shit, come help me keep these motherfuckers.
Mr. Bernie Mac.
And that 2-year-old, she the motherfucker. See, that bitch, she worship the devil. She's the worker for the devil. Oh, the 4-year-old, my sister must have really been getting high with her because she don't say shit. All she do is look at you. I told her the other day, I said, bitch, if a fire break out, boy, you better have a whistle or a horn or something. Or you gonna be a burn up bitch fucking with me. I ain't got time to live for no motherfucking law like this and no goddamn fire. Talk! Deaf mute, talk! Fire blazing, shit, fuck that. Fuck that. And the 6-year-old, he old homosexual. Oh shit, don't no 6-year-old walk all like this here. Crying all the fucking time. Usually that's what's wrong with parents today. You act like you don't see shit, you don't know shit. You see your fucking kid. You know that kid ain't no goddamn good. This boy's a fag, 6 years old. He gonna be a sissy. Just like on Good Time, Michael. Oh, fuck that.
Oh, shit. No, he didn't.
He done spilled the beans. Woo!
Man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Michael did keep that fro a little tight. I'm sorry, y'all.
Fuck that. You knew Michael was a fag when he was singing When You're Young and I said, that motherfucker sissy. He a sissy. Quit bullshit. Quit playing with yourself. Tell the fucking truth. Truth will set you free. So you play game. I ain't Bernie Mac ain't playing no goddamn game. The boy's a sissy. I ain't hurt my heart. Ain't nobody no sissy in our family. This is the first one. You know, and the 2-year-old, he do whatever the 2-year-old tell him to do. 2-year-old the boss. See, that's the one you gotta watch. That's that little bitch there, something else. That's how I talk to a little bitch, fuck that. Time out with these kids murderers today. These motherfuckers kids are kids. You ain't gonna kill me, I'm gonna kill them. I can see y'all reading Ebony, right? And I can hear you talking. It's a shame how Bernie Mac fucked up those kids. Walking around the house 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, don't even go to bed and shit. I have my gun right on my motherfucking pillow. They come in the bedroom. I said, what the fuck you walk around for? Talking about I can't sleep. I said, keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me.
Why he pointed at the 2-year-old?
Keep fucking with me. I came in the house the other day, man, 1 o'clock in the morning. She gonna send the motherfucker 6-year-old downstairs for some milk and cookies. When I'm going upstairs, he coming down, he gonna walk past me like I'm a visitor, you know. He just gonna walk past me like I ain't shit. I'm babysitting. I said, where you going, dude? To get some milk and cookies. That's how he said it. I said, I wanted to hear him say it again. I said, what? To get some milk and cookies. I said, you little bitch, it's too goddamn late for the motherfucking milk and cookies. Faggot, go on back upstairs. Switch your punk ass back upstairs. He go, yeah, you can smack all you want, motherfucker. Put my foot in your ass. That's how I talk to him. He gonna go upstairs in the room. The 2-year-old gonna say, where the cookies and shit? Yeah. He gonna tell her, him downstairs. Who the fuck is him? Like I ain't got no name and shit, you know what I mean? She gonna tell him, I gonna get this shit myself. She gonna come downstairs, old bow-legged motherfucker, short motherfucker bow-legged coming down there, looking like a raccoon and shit, you know what I mean? I started to shoot that motherfucker, you know? She gonna open the refrigerator, get a little ladder. I said, what you getting ready to do? Get some milk and cookies. I said, didn't I tell your motherfucking boy you couldn't have no goddamn milk and cookies? No, it's too goddamn late. Go to back the fuck upstairs when you get fucked up down here. She gonna look at me all up and down like I'm short, you know. Now, you know when somebody look at you like that, man, you know what the fuck that mean on the street. So I said, what the fuck you looking at? Bust a move, bitch. Bust a motherfucking move.
That's exactly where I got that from. Great with some Mickey cookies. You ain't right doing this morning.
This man said bust a move to a 2-year-old.
She was trying to bust a move, so he was like, what's up, though?
Oh, man, shout out to the late and great Bernie Mac, y'all. Shout out to Bernie Mac, man.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to Bernie Mac.
Miss him dearly.
Man, that, you know, NBC, Fox, you know, they wasn't ready for him. You know, when he started to come out his shell a little bit more, you know, they tried to suppress him, but.
Yes, they did.
After,
they didn't want to hit Bernie.
No. So what you got this morning? Before we y'all, and for everybody that's coming in, y'all, we just getting started. We start out with a little laughter because we about to hear some bullshit. Crick, what you got, sweetheart?
I hope everybody have a joyous holiday. Enjoy their family. Stay in prayer. Keep your mind right and tight. And baby, you gonna be all right come 2026. Okay?
But start today.
Start today.
How come when people go into a
Start
new,
right now.
how come when people go into a new, this fake ass calendar year, they say, well, you know what? I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to get the gym. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Y'all do that shit for 3 days and right back to your bullshit again.
That's why I don't believe in New Year's resolution, because if it's meant for you to change and you really want that change, it wouldn't take the new year for you to make that change.
All right, I want y'all to tell me this right here. How do change starts? Who is responsible for that?
Within you.
Within you.
You.
That's right. Stop
In
waiting.
you. You gotta
Stop
take
waiting on
answer within
motherfuckers.
you.
That's right. Stop waiting on somebody to tell you what to do and how to do it. Or I got to get a personal trainer. Or I got to get a personal dietitian. You know, all this bullshit. Start, goddamn it, research. Get that shit done your motherfucking self. Don't wait on your friends. Don't wait on your husband. Don't wait on your wives. Don't wait on your grandkids. Don't wait on your you are your biggest holder back.
And you know what I done got great? You know what I went out and bought myself for Christmas? I went and bought me that Dr. CB Diet Bible for all the natural remedies.
Hold on. You said Doctor who?
Sebe.
You said CB.
SCBIA.
You said CB.
Sebe.
It's Sebe.
Sebe. CB. I don't really know how to pronounce
It's
it.
Sebe. Repeat after me.
Okay, well, Sebe.
Dr. Sebe.
Dr. Sebe.
Yeah, you know it. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
got that book, honey. I've been making them changes and I'm feeling great.
That's what I'm talking about. It's all about feeling good, moving forward. No matter how fucked up your life is, it's up to you to change that motherfucker around.
You know what, great? Everybody don't realize you go through a detoxification every single day. Every single day, you going through some form of detoxification. Now, whether you stick with it or you don't,
Say it.
it's on you.
Say it.
Okay?
That's why the Bible said we die daily. You got to get rid of those.
Yeah.
Man, say it. I'm sorry, Miss Outlaw be saying that shit. You know,
But I just want to let everybody know I got much love for y'all in this room. And Great Five know he's the greatest of all times on these ticky-tocky streets. And he be kicking that real. And he come with receipts, baby.
Say it.
Receipts.
You know what, Crickets? I always love to you. Thank you so much for coming up here and saying those gracious and intelligent words. It's Dr. CB. Y'all look out for Dr. CB.
Last one of them, great.
Huh?
Huh? What's that, Dr. CB?
Huh?
What you said, great?
Huh?
You said with this morning. Okay, but I'm ready for the topic whenever you ready. You can drop me down and bring me back up whenever you got open panel. But I just want to shout out some love to all my peeps in here.
Thank you so much. Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you too.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna tell y'all something about this young lady. She shared, I think that was in December. She came up here and shared a story, y'all. That was actually 1 year ago. She came up here to share a story, y'all. Again, this is why I say y'all never know what people go through. She came up here and shared a story, y'all. Whoo. Never, ever judge a book by its cover. Never, ever do that. That's all I got to say. You'll be surprised what people go through or what they have been through. Who pinned this? Great Vibe, play the video from yesterday, Miss Outlaw. That's going to be mid live today. That's going to be played also too. Shay said right, and not only that's how a new year start doing in the middle of the. Yeah, I know, right? How you gonna start a new year in the middle of the fucking winter? You know, actually, truth be told, when do the winter solstice starts? If you actually do your research, the SUN go through a transformation for 3 days. Why do y'all think? Where y'all think the Europeans get that unalivened and rose on the third day? They got that from the winter solstice. When the sun in a way. I gotta get it. Man, listen, y'all gotta know where these stories come from. All right, y'all got, man. Look, what is today's date? Yeah, the Romans, them Roman Catholics did some bullshit. They twisted the minds of many because your New Year starts around your spring solstice. That's just a word to the wise because that's when everything outside starts to come to life. Ye shall have life and have life more abundantly. Woo! Boy, y'all go get me started this morning. Thank you, Mercury, for putting that in the chat. Y'all don't get me started this morning. Please don't get me started. All right? So thank y'all so much for coming in, y'all. We got a lot to cover on today. And again, man, y'all, don't you hate when that thing in the corner of your eye started, that little corner start itching, and when you start like rubbing it, it gets even worse and make you want to dig the side of your eye? Nobody understand about the eyeball. Say it! Okay, so let's move forward. Thank you, Tammy. Chase said exactly. Spring is in the real new year, and the first bloom is the real spring. That is correct. That is correct. But like people already know this more than great vibes. Okay, I love when people open up their eyes and to see what's in front of them instead of creating these imaginary stories in their heads. People will believe a lie before they believe the truth. Well, I said that wrong. People will believe a lie before they realize and have knowledge of the truth. And when they have knowledge of the truth, they still will believe that imaginary lie. Let's move forward. Thank y'all so much for coming in. We're going to get started. Y'all see the title. Again, we haven't got to that part on yesterday. Was Tory assaulted at 3 months? Now, Randy, I finally got the full video. Was Tory assaulted at 3 months? It's a video I'm going to play mid-live. Miss Outlaw. Magnetized and said, great vibes on 10. Have you gotten new subscribers from over here to on your platform? Anyone seeing their manipulative ways yet? That's a great question. I'm a little confused with the question. Hold on, TikTok. Great vibe. I want to make sure I understand your question, magnetizing. You said great vibes. Have you gotten new subscribers from over there on your platform? I'm assuming you're talking about TikTok. Anyone seen their manipulative ways yet? I don't understand. You talk about the manipulative? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody, I don't know. I don't understand the question because I don't want to, I don't know. I see Becky got one of the highest tiers of the subscribers. I see that. I don't know. I don't understand the question. I don't know. If you can help me out. I mean, I don't understand the question. I don't want to misinterpret your question. So, if somebody can help me out with that question, thank you. I want y'all to check out this video. I'm not going to play the dildos video. Y'all seen it. I'm not going to play that dildos video that we played on yesterday because I don't want to play the dildos that she showed that Allie had strapped to her body when she was 3-4 years old, according to Shelly. 7 years old, something like that. If you think I'm lying, go on my YT channel. And because she said it over there. All right. She said it, not me. I didn't say it. She said she strapped the Shelly said that she had a dildos was strapped on Tori when she was under the age of 10. All right. So again, I didn't say it, she said. So Randy again, Miss Outlaw again, Edie, Miss Outlaw, Edie, and Randy. Thank y'all again. I really do appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Now, when y'all, I want y'all to, has anyone woke up from TikTok? Hold on. Amy says, has anyone woke up from TikTok to Tori and Shelly's dumb? Oh, a lot. Oh, a lot. A lot. A lot of them. Listen, Amy, so many people woke up to where we had some people from their inner circle to come over here. So yes, a lot of people woke up. Absolutely. All right, now when y'all tapping the screen, don't grape your screen, okay? They got tappers on the TikTok shop. Let's get started. Let's go. Hey, Jackie.
We are going to continue segment 4. We're going to continue on with the internal systems, what that looks like. There's a lot to it. I wanted to go ahead and open in prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this time, Father God. I thank you for the opportunity to speak truth. Lord God, I ask that you do whatever is necessary, Father God, for the truth to be made known so that we can stand as a human race, as people, to look out for each other and to protect our children. Father God, anything that would try to interfere with the truth, Father God, I just ask that you silence it. Father God, I ask that you put a hedge of protection and covering over every child that's being abused and over.
First of all, you've been praying that same prayer for the past 10 years. And we still over here talking. So, Shelly, whatever the God you're praying to, tell him he need to step his game up. Because it ain't working. All right? It ain't working. You know why it ain't working? Because I'm starting to think that you don't believe half of the bullshit that's coming out of your mouth. You just speaking to try to keep Tori near you because she's your foundation. She's the one that's keeping the money coming back inside of your home. It's because of Allie. Without Allie, it would not be you. Without Tori Tashina Outlaw, it would not be a Shelly Ray Carter. Now, show me that I'm lying. All right? Let's continue on with your prayer.
Every survivor that's recovering from abuse. And we just give you the praise and the thanks, Father God, for all the things that you do for us in your holy name. Amen. Before we start jumping into things,
Hold on, Shelly. Amen.
I want to ask a rhetorical question. If you want to answer in the comments, feel free to. But if you are not able to, please don't feel pressured.
Hold on. Let me give an update on everybody. I got to give an update. I was told to do this. If y'all see the audience, the views low, it's because right now y'all got to realize it's a lot of people that's traveling right now. All right, a lot of people that's traveling. All right, a lot of you all sent out messages to me, Great Vibes. I won't be in like that because I'm traveling and we're headed to see family. Okay, so remember, it's a lot of people that's traveling. Going to see family. They're going to see friends, loved ones. Y'all, let's make sure that we keep these people lifted high, okay? Because over on the west, it's bad, okay? They are getting 3, 4, 5 foot of snow out there along with ice, all right? Kristen, one of the moderators, they are out west traveling through Denver, Colorado in the mountains right now as we speak, okay? So just make sure you keep them lifted up and everybody else lifted up that's traveling, trying to see friends and family, all right? Appreciate that.
Too, but I want to know how many people had some type of sexual abuse when you were a child, either child on child sexual abuse from a family member, from a stranger, from a teacher.
Oh, also, Pamela, she says nice in my city. I bet it is. YouTube, I just need 5 people to knock out their live gift goal, okay? Just 5. Just 5, okay? Only 5 people. Moderators, if y'all can, y'all just keep pushing it. Getting the gift goal knocked out, and also pinning your comments, okay? Because TikTok, they pinning comments left to right. So let's make sure we pin the comments and we get just 5 people. All right? Just 5 people, all right, to hit that live goal. I appreciate it.
Sure. It is my belief that the majority of adults have had some form of abuse in their childhood. So as we're going forward, just start taking a mental note of your family members. How many people in your family have been sexually abused as children? What about your grandparents? What about your aunts and uncles? What about your siblings? Just start taking a mental note.
Shelly, why is everything about you is sexual? You just one freak. Okay, anyway.
And
Mountain Dew, thank you so much for kicking it off. Thank you, Mountain Dew, so much for kicking off. We just need 4 more people. Mountain Dew, you're the best. God is going to bless your kneecaps and the heels of your feet, all right? Thank you so much because you stood on business. But don't stand too tall because a lot of people trying to get pedicures. That's why a lot of these nail shops are shutting down and they're being, they're picking who they want. Stop going to these nail shops with your foot fucked up like that. That's why a lot of these Chinese people don't want to come over here no more because when they open up a nail shop, y'all come in there with them big ass bunions and shit. Your feet so damn dry. How your feet dry than sandpaper? They got when they see your ass walking in a nail salon, and when you talking about I want a pedicure, the moment you sit your ashy feet ass down, they come over there with a whole toolbox. I'm talking about like they about to work on a car. They got the ones on wheels. They roll a whole toolbox over. Y'all remember that? I gotta do. I'm petty.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sorry.
Help me into the port.
I'm sorry. I'm petty, y'all. Hold on one second. See, this will really be going on, and y'all just don't be saying nothing. I'm gonna show y'all what's be going on in the nail salons, but y'all don't want to tell nobody because y'all don't think nobody in there watching y'all. Oh, they watching. Oh, we know what be going on. We just don't say nothing. We just don't say nothing at all. We just don't say nothing at all. We just don't say nothing. We just don't. I'm sorry, y'all. So that's what be going on. Y'all just don't want to be telling no damn body. But it's all right. We know. We know. We know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm feeling good today. Again, this is why Chinese be charging so much money for a pedicure because y'all coming there with them bunions just be all over the place. All right, let's get back to it.
when you start doing that, you're going to realize that this is a pervasive problem. It reaches into a lot of homes. And I think that was the purpose, and I think that's part of the goal. When Allie was going through all these things as a child, when she was in elementary school and junior high school, she was going to school with everyday kids. She was living in a normal neighborhood. She was raised on a normal street. So when you start understanding these are the kids that you're letting your kids go play with, these are the homes that you're letting your kid go spend the night at, these are the people that you're next to and around and that have access.
Hold on, Shelly. Wait a minute, sweetheart. You just contradicted yourself. Shelly, ain't you the same person to tell everybody that Tori was raised in a discombobulated home? Ain't you the same person that said Allie had all this stuff happening to her growing up? Now we're switching over and saying that, she went to a normal school and she stayed in a decent neighborhood. And no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Let's continue. No, she didn't. Okay, hold on. Let's go.
Access to your kid, you'll probably start thinking of things in a much different way. It is my belief, after seeing Allie's altars and how many there are and when they were created and looking at the CPS reports, that Allie does not have an intact personality. When we think of DID, we think of you're maybe 8 or 9 years old. You have some kind of a trauma, so your personality is intact and a whole, and then there's some kind of trauma that shatters that and takes a part of that personality away. So you still have the bulk of your personality, but now you have an alter that's.
Yes, Miss Outlaw. Yes, Miss Outlaw. Is everything okay? YouTube, hold on 1 second. She put GV in the comments. Is everything okay, sweetheart? Okay. Okay, she said yes. Okay. All right, y'all, we just get started, so everybody, y'all, come on now. This is a good one. She just dropped this one.
Carrying some of that trauma. With the MK Ultra, I think they've deliberately decided to start splitting children when they're in utero, before they're born, or in the early months of.
Whoa! Hold on, Shelly. What the? Wait, hold on, woman. Hold on. I want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Children when they're in utero, before they're born, or in the early months of after being born. So a newborn baby till 3 or 4.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I want to make sure I hear this correctly.
I think they've deliberately decided to start splitting children when they're in utero.
Y'all, just when I had just a little bit of faith in this woman. Yes, this is new. They start the MK Ultra program. Shelly, are you listening to yourself? Now let's see. Let's see where this goes.
Before they're born, or in the early months of after being born. So a newborn baby till 3 or 4 months old, I believe they're already starting to split the psyche at that time, if they've not already started when the baby is in the womb. And the reason for that is a baby's personality doesn't really start to develop until around maybe 4 or 5 months, 6 months old. But if you can start shattering that psyche and shattering that personality before it's had a chance to develop, then there's no way to return them to any kind of a normal state. There's no way to fix what's been broken, because it was broken before anything was ever created. So I take exception with the theory of integration a lot because they're trying to take the pieces and kind of put them back together. But they're doing that on the premise that there was a together to begin with. I don't know if I'm making sense with that. In Allie's situation, there was no together. Every time you see her on a live, if you were to come and live with us for the next year, you will never see a normal state. Every interaction that you have is an altar. Every person that you see her on the lives, that's an altar. There is no core personality. There is no baseline. So there is no, we're not just going to deal with an altar like for 20 minutes in a day and then we're going to return to the baseline, which is the normal state. That's not the case in Allie's situation. Having talked to numerous survivors and numerous SRA survivors and MK survivors and understanding their trauma, there is no baseline. They already started splitting the babies when they're in the womb. Before a personality can form, before a personality can develop, they've already started shattering that. So it makes it impossible to try to fix it. So when people are saying, well, let's do integration, and we'll talk more about that when we get into the churches and psychology segment of things, there's nothing to return it to. It's always been in a broken state from its onset, if that makes sense. So the things that they would do to try to test, they try to check when the baby is in the womb to see if it's viable to split. You have to have a higher IQ. You have to be able to hold those splits. Not everybody can. Not every child can.
Question. Who is checking the mothers when they're doing it, when the doctor is or the nurses is performing a ultrasound? Who is checking to see if this particular baby
But when the baby's in the womb, they will ingest them, have the mother ingest caustic agents, which are kind of like acid, things that are just going to irritate the baby when it gets passed through the mother's system.
Tiffany, thank you so much for your super chat. Tiffany, I'm about sick of this shit. We literally just got started. And I'm sick of this shit already. How the fuck? Shelly, how do you know? You don't have any children. How do you know what goes down in what they call it in labor and delivery? Shelly, do you even know what they even look like? And we talk about most women, that's where they go. Labor and delivery, no matter what hospital you go to. You mean to tell me you met somebody, you did research on someone that the doctor gave, prescribed her some type of acid medicine. Anyway, most medicines are bad for you, but anyway, that's a different topic. But you verified this so she could pass it through to her child. Do you have a name of that medicine? Or they like to call it like the prenatal vitamins. Do you have I want to know so we can research this, all right?
They will use electric shock to prod the baby. They will use needles, amniocentesis.
Amy, thank you for putting it in the chat. Yes, this is for educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. Thank you, Amy. Shelly, ma'am, what mother your ass know allow a doctor to poke a needle through her stomach down through the second material down through the womb and ingest that baby? What mother your ass know that allow any doctor to do that to her? You said anesthesiast? Ain't no anesthesiast doing that. Now, again, now we're not talking about if the baby is showing signs of prematurity, premature, or something, or she's dealing with you're talking about like a high risk pregnancy. We're not talking about those. We're talking about your average pregnancy with a woman that's not dealing with it. Who the hell? I really want to know so we could put a public service announcement out about this shit. We're not talking about an experimental lab that's been going on since the late 18th century. But anyway, that's been going on for a very long time. We're not talking about that. We're talking about on a normal day. Where the fuck is your ass? Just like when we educated y'all ass about the baby farms. Baby farming. We had to teach all about that. Where Shelley got that information from. Right? The 18th century. Anyway.
This type of things to poke the baby. They're trying to trigger that pain and trigger that heart rate to shoot up like we had talked about in the other segments. When they do that, then they can see if that infant, if that baby is able to hold the splits.
If you get stuck on a melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's co-producer is very dope.
If the baby cannot hold the splits, it will either unalive or live with a physical or mental disorder or both. All right, y'all, we in class. Let's listen to Professor Carter.
And if so, then they will start splitting it at that point. I believe that is the reason. Allie has a 3-month-old CPS report. I think she was already being split at that time.
Can I stop? Can I? Shirley, let me help you out, ma'am. Let's help you out. Cause your ass so damn stupid, man. Y'all, she's so stupid. We're gonna keep talking. She's so stupid. It clearly states right here. All right. What the hell is? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Try to fit it on the screen. It clearly states right here. When it say contact, this right here was a big concern with me. Right here, it say contact date 8/31/2009. Okay. They got on behalf of Tory Outlaw, and we went over this already. Okay. Right here it says on 5/24/1994, right? 5/24, that would be, Tori would be 3 months. That's right, 3 months. She will be 3 months. She was born in February. May, that's 3 months. San Bernardino CPS received a referral on, y'all see this name right here that's crossed out? Why did Shelly cross that name out? Shelly, why you crossed that name out? You know why you crossed it out? I'm going to tell you in a minute. For sexual abuse. San Bernardino CPS received a referral on blank sexual abuse. An unknown party reported a minor states that 2 other children had rubbed her private parts and the other licked her neck. The referral was evaluated out. We went through this already. How the fuck can a 3-month-old say a minor states that 2 other children had rubbed her private parts and licked her neck? Last time I checked, a 3-month-old cannot talk. So I guess in this report, this fabricated report, that 3-month-old was talking. Here it says, if you look here at the top where it has the contact date on behalf of Tori Tashina Outlaw, if you notice her name is not marked out here. It's not marked out. So if it's not marked out here, why is it not showing here? You know why? Because this marking out here, it's not Tori, it's her oldest sister. Miss Outlaw made this report because some friends of her older sister, Miss Outlaw allowed her older sister to go, have fun with her friends over at her friend's house. She was what, 7, 8 years old around this time? She the one that said her friends did that to her, and she went back and told her mother. Her mother wanted to confront the parents about it. That's when she said, you know what, I'm going to call CPS to let them know exactly what happened here. She called it on them on behalf of her oldest daughter. That's why Shelly marked this out and said that was Tori at 3 months. You big dummy. She was 7. Thank you, Miss Outlaw. She was 7 years old. Camille was 7. That's why she marked the fucking name out. You big dummy. That woman is just such a fucking liar. Fernando, don't worry about it. The whole report is fucked up because Shelly redid this fucking report. You got shit capitalized, shit marked out. The shit is all fucked up because Shelly did that. The hell are we talking about here? Talking about she was being split at 3 months. The fuck are you talking about?
Another thing with newborns, a newborn has a very distinct cry. It's recognizable. Kind of puppies, when you have a newborn puppy, they have a very distinct cry. You can kind of, without looking, you can kind of assess a baby's age or a puppy's age by the cry that they have. When they get older, they kind of grow out of that. Ali has alters that carry that newborn cry. They're not able to talk. They're not able to walk. They're not able to communicate.
Magnetizing is asking who baby on the screen. Well, magnetize what you see on the screen is the back of a baby. You cannot see his face, and that baby is AI. The mother you see on that picture at the top, that's AI. It's fake. You said your wife is a detective and she's just sitting there shaking her head. You think she's shaking her head? Hey, only if you knew what my background was. That's why I'm over here. Anyway,
They carry the newborn cry. That matches the CPS reports that I have where she was being sexually abused by other children. When
Okay, Shirley, since you know so motherfucking much, what other children was she sexual assaulted by? Because in that last report you gave, you said it started with the parents. That's what you said. You drew a whole fucking diagram with these different doors that had 60-some levels. You say it starts with the mother and the father. And the father will do the backside. Did you not say that? However, in the report, you are alleging that it was from other children. But Tori made that statement when she was 3 months. Shelly, if you're going to tell a lie, keep up with your fucking lies. It's your words against yourself, ma'am. Great Vibes didn't say shit.
when you understand SRA, that all makes sense, and we're going to cover those things at a later time. But I'm laying the foundation now for why I think there is no core personality for a lot of survivors. So when they're going to get help, they're getting help based on the fact that they have a baseline or something that they can restore them to. Like if you get sick, say your arm is broken. So if your arm works normally and you break your arm and now you're not able to bend your arm anymore, you're not able to move your arm, you've come off of the baseline. Your baseline was being able to move your arm and for it to be functioning normally. Once you break it, now it has to heal. It's going to heal to that baseline state is the goal. If you don't have a baseline state for it to return to, how do you know you healed? How do you heal? How do you get to something that you've never had? It is my belief that they split them and destroy any chance of having a core personality, of any chance of having any kind of a baseline in their personality, because it makes it harder for them to heal, for them to be restored.
Shelley, because again, you're talking in third person, but you're speaking about Tori, all right? Because everything that you are alleging here, you wrapped it up saying that Tori been through all of this, and again, Shelley, and I'm being so honest with you. I wonder what happened to you. Are you telling your life story? I'm really concerned here, seriously. You know how when somebody go through something or they're dealing with something, they will project that action on someone else, especially to the person that's close to them. I don't know. I really don't know. Because right now, Shelley, I'm very concerned about you, seriously. We know what was going on in the 80s, in the 70s and the 60s, especially the 50s, and a few incidents that was going on before Jim Crow. We know about those stories, especially when it comes to, But Shelley, I'm not saying it's not happening today. I want to make sure I make myself clear on that. But y'all, based on your information that you have given us, Shelley, you saying that all this shit went down in San Bernardino with Miss Outlaw, her father James Simpson, and Miss LaRonda Outlaw. So you come up with all these. You think these fairy tale ass pictures are going to get us? Mm-mm. You think because we heard a baby crying, we're going to be just boo-hooing? Like, hey, this shit is real. It's happening in real time, especially to Tori. Shelley, you got a whole group of people that's looking at you sideways. If I say what's on this left side of the brain, I'm going to get banned from TikTok. Shelley, you sick, ma'am. You're sick.
And it's the most evil you can inflict. And the patterns for that in the MK, give credence to the fact that they are trying to inflict as much evil and as much trauma on a child and a human being as possible. So that brings us to the question now, who is Tori? Who is Tori Outlaw? Who is Allie Carter?
Whoa.
Let's walk through that.
Hold on, Shelly. Hold on, Shelly. You better put some respect on that name. All right. I already got the video on my page where you admitted and she admitted that you created Allie. You created Allison Leilani Carter. I played a video yesterday. She said, hey, welcome to my altars. Here are my altars. Y'all about to meet some. We met Allison, which y'all call it Allie, and we met Leilani. I'm not talking about like we actually met her. She introduced that. That's why I tell y'all, Allie Carter is a fake name. Allie is an altar that Shelly created. It's dark. Then when she told us about Skylar on yesterday, man, I lost my rabbit ass mind. Hi, I'm Skylar. What the fuck are you doing? Your ass black as a motherfucker. Miss Outlaw in the comments talking about, say it!
That so at birth, Tori Tashina Outlaw was the name on the birth certificate. Yeah. It is the name of the body.
Oh, so we naming bodies now. Oh, we naming bodies. You know, you learn some. Oh, I'm not muted. Y'all can hear me. Y'all listen. Edie, let everybody listen. They naming bodies now. So the next time I go to the DMV to renew my license, they're like, so you keeping your name on your license? No, I'm keeping it on my body. And I'm going to stand there and look at them. Excuse me, sir. I'm keeping it on my body. I don't know what you talking about, your system in that car. I'm keeping my name on my body. I was instructed to do so. Y'all, they going to haul my ass out of there in a whole straitjacket with a zipper between the legs. Duct tape.
Once Allie came to live with me and I started mapping her system and seeing how things worked and learning the altars and getting to know them.
Yeah, Shelly, we know she came to live with you at the age of 15 and a half. She ran to you, and she was actually over your house allegedly before then. When everybody else was, when you was sending people to go pick her up from foster homes. She was coming back to your house allegedly, all right?
Them and getting to build trust with them. I found out that there is a altar. She's about 8 or 9 years old, and her name is Little Tori. There is no
All right, y'all, we got a new altar. We got another one. Miss Outlaw. Now, yes, you can. We got Little Tori in the house. Yep. Yeah. Yo. All right. Okay. All right. Y'all, I'm smiling, but it's sick, okay? Let's see who Little Tori is.
Tori Outlaw in the system. There is no Tori that I've come across. Could she still be on one of the levels? Yes, there are 240-ish altars that I interact with and have built trust with and that I know. But there are 66 levels of altars, and there are hundreds of altars that I believe that reside in the system that I've still not met. So could there still be a Tori altar? Yes. Have I met a Tory altar? No, other than the altar that went by the name Little Tory. Is there a Tashina altar? Yes, there was at one time. I have not seen her since. She was not the core part of the personality. Little Tori was not the core part of the personality. They were all altars. Allie is an altar. There is no core personality. There is no baseline that I've found to date. And today,
Edith, send me that link. Now is the now is the perfect time to play this. Send me the link right now. Drop it in the chat on YouTube, please. You mean to sit here and you fix your mouth to say her birth name, Tori Tashina? Those are altars, and they somewhere stored up on the 60th level. The link, the music, the music was Shelly did to Tori. Right now is the perfect time to play that music. Please, please send it right now because this woman. Let's continue until when so I can play it with Edie. Send that link.
today is December.
Thank you, Edie. Thank you.
Peanut on the beat.
No, not that one. I got it. The one I put the video with. We're gonna play that one next on a break. I'm so sick of this shit right here. Thank you, Edie. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this, y'all. So people can understand how crazy this shit is. Why don't I hear the fucking music? The hell, man. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Everybody keep tapping the screen. Y'all, sorry my energy shifted because, I really. Hold on. Okay. 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 We're gonna. Here it is. Going on with the fucking sound, man. Y'all, excuse me, y'all. I'm just honestly, y'all. I'm very sick right now because it's like you take you. Uh, okay, thank you, Edie. Have you? Nope. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say it because I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna. I don't want to get banned. I forgot I put it in there, Edith. Thank you for reminding me. Because when it's throwing up the link, it's throwing up the link, and yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I here it is. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah, that's it. Have you ever been in a position to where you just how you gonna sit here and tell this girl tell the world that this girl's mother uh named her as an altar? Like you that fucking sick, Shelly. You that damn sick to where you sit here and disrespect this mother and her father, saying that her birth name is a fucking altar.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Allie caught her faking, man, she faking. Shelly is a handler, she got Allie hypnotized. Yeah, she got Allie hypnotized. Yeah, she got it, Allie brainwashed. She been feeding Allie lies, she been feeding Allie lies. Allie blinky, you need help. They saying she be drugged, I think Shelly needs some help. You don't even understand it, you don't even understand it. You don't even understand it, you don't even understand it. Understand it, yeah. Story darker than you think it is, let me break it down. Shelly groomed her since 13, creeping in the background. Lost her job, labeled predator, just to stay away. But she didn't listen, kidnapped Allie anyway. By 15, girl was gone, Shelly kept her head. If Shelly was a man, she'd be doing a bid. Always screaming, say the kids, where the children at? Funny you say that, Shelly, we been asking the same facts. Allie was pregnant, yeah, we all know. Had a baby boy, but where did he go? Ripped him from his mama, left the truth in disguise. So Shelly tell the people where the baby lies. Using dark sight, yeah, with a master's degree. Messing with a mind, trying to alter memory. False memories, false altars, false SRA. Allie Carter ain't real, you programmed her that way. Name's not Allie, it's Tori Outlaw. But Shelly got her trapped in the hypnosis claw. Implanted thoughts, playing them Kilotra games. Still in the life, erasing the name. Shelly Hawkshaw, your cover's blown. Your mind control project, yeah, it's overthrown. So call her by a real name, truth gon' show. Tori Outlaw's the one that the people know. Allie's an altar, Shelly the fraud. Playing with minds like she playing with God. Allie's an altar, Shelly the fake. We see through the lies, yeah, the people awake, yeah. Allie's an altar, Shelly the fraud.
Um, we're gonna make this real quick, y'all, cause I don't see Roxy in the box. Um, Miss Outlaw, how you doing? And yeah, we barely even made it 10 minutes into the video. It's a whole hour. That part right there just really pissed me off. So I showed that video to show y'all how fucked up Shelly is. Shout outs to Peanut. Hey, Miss Outlaw.
Yeah, he hit a nerve.
Yeah, it's who? Where is y'all keep saying can Roxy come up? Roxy is not in the box.
Yeah. I've been asking her to request up for a while now, cause she say clearly we don't know what we talking about, and she's talking as if she know Tori, so we trying to see what she know, cause she say we don't know, she know.
One second. Roxy, it's okay to come up here and talk to me. I'll tell you everything that I know. You know, I mean, again, I may be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay. At times we made mistakes. Like I made a mistake last week, and I posted the wrong, picture to the house, and that black Mercedes that was on me. So I could take accountability for the shit that I fucked up, and I fucked up last week. I really fucked up. But Roxy, it's okay to come up here and talk to me. It's okay. I'm looking for Roxy in the comments, and I don't see Roxy. Roxy Caroline. So that means she started right here. Okay, here it is. I know what her name is. I'm no more. Okay, cool. Well, Roxy, come on up here. I just sent you a request. Hey, maybe Roxy knows something that we don't know.
Yeah, that's what we trying to figure out. We always willing to listen and learn something if they know what they talking about.
All right, so while she's waiting to hit that accept button, Miss Outlaw, how you doing?
I'm okay, GB.
Yeah, I know. I know
Thank
you is. I know. I know. It's going to be over soon. It's going to be soon. Diva, you got anything you would like to say?
Well, while we waiting, I guess we can do a little quick mod break so you could have a woosah moment. Well, divine evening, all you lovely people in the building. Thanks for coming out and showing support. We at 87.4K likes. If we could get that to, let's go ahead and get it to 100. That would be greatly appreciated. We're in B3. We at the top 70%.
B3?
I believe, yes.
We
B2. I lied like a mug.
Man, don't do me like that. Dang. Woo.
We at the top 71%.
You know how much work y'all did to get there, B2? What the?
Yeah, we did a lot of work. We're so close at our live goal. We have 36 out of 50. If we could go ahead and knock that out for him, that would greatly be appreciated. If you guys could keep tapping, that would greatly be appreciated. If you guys grab your heart me, if you go back up to claim your points, that will also help you and that will help GV. That would greatly be appreciated. Always remember to collect your points before he end the live. Please and thank you.
All right, Diva, thank you so much for that mod break. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Miss Outlaw, I'm gonna drop you down, Diva. Miss Outlaw, I really don't want you responding to that, because again, I said, yeah, let me tell y'all what Shelly is doing. Shelly, she just posts. She posts, and posts to trying to get a reaction out of Miss Outlaw. See, my Miss Outlaw reaction towards them hit different than me. Okay, so this is why Shelly be poking this shit like this. This is why she be throwing these small little jabs. But where we'll get to the point to where it's not affecting Miss Outlaw like that, or if it is, we don't want her to see that, because all of us is bigger and we're better than Shelly. So Shelly, you keep doing this bullshit talking about her birth name is an altar. You keep running your mouth. Because trust me, we're going to show a video probably within the next hour on what happened to a young lady when Justice family was being served. All right? So don't worry about that video. It's coming. All right? Edith, thank you so much for putting that in the comments. Miss Outlaw?
GV, I want to say to this predator, Shelly, get it all out. Keep going. Keep going, Shelly. Because there is a place that's being prepared, that's being built just for you. It's being constructed just for you, Predator Shelley Ray Carter. Just for you. So keep talking on this social media. Keep running your mouth. Keep disrespecting me. Keep doing what you're doing, Predator. But you better know I'm coming for you. That's my goal for the new year. I'm gonna watch them take your ass down. I'm gonna watch you go down legally. I'm gonna watch you be arrested, Shelley Carter. That's my truth. I'm gonna watch you be arrested. I'm gonna watch you stand in court and explain your obsession, the type of predator you are, the kidnapper you are, the child molester you are. I'm going to watch you stand in court. I'm going to be in court and watch your ass explain your sick, mentally ill, perverted, twisted ass brain. I've never met a devil like you. Never. Never met such evil like you, Shelley Carter. Tori, how does this feel, Tori? How does it feel to you, Tori? To know that when I said, don't talk to strangers, Tori. Don't go nowhere with nobody, Tori. How does it feel to you, Tori? To be in the hands of a for real live predator, child molester, kidnappers, all these sick, twisted, nasty, perverted, and of all fucking people, white folks, and you allowed them to do this shit to you. But my goal for 2026 for my life, Shelley Ray Carter, is to watch your ass go down. I'm working on it every single day. I want you to go down, Shelley Carter. It's me and you, Shelley. Miss LaHonda Outlaw versus Shelley Ray Carter, the predator, the pimp, the kidnapper. Me and you, Shelley. It's just me and you, chick, and it will be me and you soon in a court of law. And I'm going to watch them take your ass down to where you need to be. That straight jacket, all that shit is being built just for you. Your prison cell walls need to be boulders. So you sit your ass, you keep sitting on this social media with all this sick, twisted shit that comes out of your nasty ass mouth. Keep talking. Keep talking. I'm gonna continue to keep documenting every sick shit that you put on this social media. The harassment, the bullying, the stalking, all of it. All of it. All of what you have done to my daughter, it is people watching you, Shelley Ray Carter. They're watching. And they coming for you. They're not coming for you as fast as I want them to, but they're coming. So keep talking, Shelley. You could take all these jabs you want, check. Yeah, you got my daughter. You got my daughter, Shelley Ray Carter. You kidnapped my daughter. You did all the sick, twisted, demonic shit to my daughter. You allowed other child molesters and criminals to screw on my child, drug my child, rape my child. You did it, and you going down for it. I promise you. Why you thinking this is cool, James, Keith? Why y'all all thinking this shit is cool? I promise you, I'm coming. I'm just following legal guidelines. That's all I'm doing. I'm following the legal laws. Keep talking, Shelly. Tori Tashina Outlaw, my daughter. You think this is funny? How you have allowed these folks, these white, nasty, perverted, criminal folks, these racist, filthy folks, to do all they done to you. Tori, you look like a skeleton. You look ate up by these nasty, perverted animals. And this is not okay. And me as your mother, I'm not gonna sit on this fucking social media and just keep watching you do this shit to yourself. I'm coming. That's all I got is my word. I got my word, I got my tears, I got my heart. I'm coming. Shelly Ray Carter. My God got a hold on me right now because what I have in mind, you're not worth me losing my freedom. You're not. Tori, I told you to stay your ass at home. I told you not to talk to strangers. I told you about someone like Shelly Ray Carter. I told you at 15, at 14, 13. I told you how predators like Shelly Ray Carter hangs around elementary schools and middle schools, lurking, waiting on the weak one to snatch up Shelly, because that's what you did. You were lurking around the elementary schools in San Bernardino, in Moreno Valley, watching my daughters, myself. You were lurking like the predator you are. And then you think it's okay, you're going to sit on this social media. I can't really talk to you, Shelly. I can't speak to you the way I want to, the way I really need to on this social media. But I know I'm going to be blessed with that day. I know I am, to say what I want to say to you. You are a child molester. You are a kidnapper. You're a criminal. And I'm coming for you. By my fucking self. Shelly, if you think I need help from this motherfucking social media, I got what I need. I'm coming. All your weak ass jabs, Shelly. You proud of yourself, predator? Yet it hurts. It'll hurt any mother to know and to watch some shit like this, to watch how you have drugged and had my child graped on and rugged up and just dogged out. Yes, it hurts, Shelly. You proud of yourself, chick? Safe House in Riverside, California, Riverside County. Do you see this bitch that you guys had employed? That you had employed at a place called Safe House. I'm calling your ass out on this social media. Safe House in Riverside County.
Is it okay for me to pull up the photo of the building that we have?
Go for it. Okay. Go for it. Moreno Valley Child Protective Services. This is the very same predator that you had sitting in a TDM meeting an hour before you took my 4 daughters from me because of this predator right here, Shelly Ray Carter, that worked as a counselor at the Riverside, California, in Riverside County Safe House. You allowed this very same fucking predator in a TDM meeting Your plans to take my children away from me because of this fucking predator, this very same predator. Child Protective Services of Moreno Valley, California. That's not it, GV.
It's the other one.
That's where Shelley Carter was residing with her mother, Sharon Maiden, from what I was told.
And this is where she had Tori going up in there, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Do I want to make sure that's clear? Okay,
This
cool.
is where she was taking my daughter, Tori, from the school. Shelley Ray Carter, you think that I don't know? I have proof that you were taking Tori from Mountain View Middle School and Valley View High School and taking my daughter to this house. All those times that I was being called in because Tori was ditching school, you had my child. I'm bringing all of that. Out here in California, when your kids are not in school, parents could go to jail for that shit. They could do jail time, prison time when your kids are not in school. You took me through all this shit, Shelley.
This is where
you took me through all this.
This is where they filed articles of incorporation for I guess the nonprofit, the Open Arms of Love and Hope Ministry. As you can see here, they provided care for mixed trafficked teens, food, clothing for homeless. Sharon was the agent's name, Sharon Maiden. And then Shelley, she signed here at the bottom. Ms. Allo, you take me back almost a year ago when I presented these documents.
Shelley Ray Carter, you said you disabled. Quite a few people watching your disabled lying ass. Shelley Ray Carter. Shelley Ray Carter, are you reporting this money that you're making off this social media to disability? Because I reported it. I got you, Chet. I'm working on you. I'm coming for you. Tori, I told you, your involvement, you will be held accountable, I'm pretty sure, by law. But at the same time, you need some help. Mental health care professional. Okay. Keep talking, Shelley Ray Carter. Keep talking. You're doing nothing but helping me out. The case that I have built, I'm building against you. You are helping me out. Unbelievable.
It's okay. It's coming to an end very quickly.
Yes.
Quickly. So we're
This
not
chick
going to.
Roxy that's in the comments, you come up here, bring your ass up here, Roxy, and tell me what you know about my daughter.
Yeah, Roxy.
You come up here in the box and tell me that you know what you know about my daughter, and you know my daughter better than I do. Come up here and talk to me. I doubt it if you do it. You'll just sit your weak, coward ass in the comments, just like a Shelley Ray Carter. I believe you are Shelley Ray Carter. But bring your ass up here and talk to me.
She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it again. This them keyboard warriors. Let me move the screen over. I'm going to continue with this video, and Miss Allo, what you sent me the other day, that's going to be played today. So we're going to make light of this situation. Throw some hope not only towards you, but towards the audience.
GV, I noticed that, and I'm speaking to all that's listening, but I caught on to Shelley Carter. Now you want to claim. See, this is how I know you've been listening to me. This is how I know you knew about your court date scheduled for today that you didn't show up to. This is how I know, Shelley Ray Carter, that you're listening. Because now you want to try to clean it up, and I've never heard you, out of all the videos that I've seen, I've never heard you speak like this chick calling my daughter by her name. Yes, Tori Outlaw. Tori Tashina Outlaw. Tori, your name has never, ever been changed.
Come on now.
You have never been adopted by no Shelly Ray Carter, ever. You've never been adopted by no one, Tori.
Come on now.
No one. No one. Child Protective Services of Moreno Valley, state of California. I'm coming. Because this very same predator that worked as a counselor around a bunch of troubled children. I'm calling you motherfuckers out. And I'm calling you legally as well. You let this shit happen. Child Protective Services of Moreno Valley, California, CPS, Safe House of Riverside County. You let this predator around my child. You did it. And by all means, you're going to pay legally by law. You allowed this predator to work around kids. Save the children. That's your way of luring children, Shelly Ray Carter. I'm not talking to fucking Tori. I'm talking to you, Shelly. I'm coming. That's all I can tell you is I'm fucking coming for you. 2026 is going to be a beautiful year for my family and I.
Facts.
Beautiful year.
Facts. All right.
We will not be sitting like we've been sitting in 2025 dealing with your ass, Shelly. No. 2026, Shelly Ray Carter. We're going to see a rainbow, Shelly, my family and I. We will get justice, Shelly Ray Carter. And you will go down for everything you've done legally by law. Roxy, I don't see your ass up here. Roxy / Shelly / Tori / James Keith. What is that dude's last name?
I know Edie got that information. They said Schultz. They threw it in the chat. Schultz. Mm-hmm.
Schultz. James Keith Schultz. I'm on my way. Let your mama and your daughter know. I'm on my way. Legally, by law.
Legally. And y'all, I want to make sure that y'all got that legally. Legally.
It's not a threat. I'm a woman of my word. You will all, your cult, everybody that was involved, all you swingers, all you child molesters, that's what your cult consists of. I'm coming for you.
A whole organization.
I'm coming.
All right. Let's continue. Let's go ahead and Miss Outlaw, you are you cool to stay right here?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Outlaw. All right, so let's continue. Again, y'all, thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. We're at 122. Oh, that's pretty good. For an hour and a half, that's real good. Thank y'all so much. YouTube, I just need 3 more people to hit that live goal, okay? Just 3 more people. Thank you again for coming in and for y'all tapping the screen. And also, everybody on TikTok, thank y'all so much for that. And I think we hit the live goal, did we? I think we hit that live goal. Thank y'all for hitting that live goal. Y'all, that was awesome. Appreciate that. All right, y'all, let's continue.
December 14th, 2025, there is no core personality that I've found to date in all these years. So when Allie was born, there had to be a name on the birth certificate. The name was Tori Tashina Outlaw, but she was already being split at that time.
This is how we grew our podcast to over 10,000 listeners without spending hours editing each week. First, look up Riverside.
When I adopted her, or them, they wanted to change their name. At the time, Leilani had been one of the main altars that I was dealing with. So their name was going to be Leilani Ray Carter. In the middle of the adoption, Allie came from another level and became the caretaker of the presenting level. So we added Allison to the name. So her name is Allison Leilani Ray Carter. But Allie is an altar. Leilani is an altar. They were already here before I even met them. These altars were all in place. Allie did come from a different level, so Leilani and Taya and some of the other ones that you guys are familiar with and see on the lives came from other levels. Maddie came from another level. Allie came from another level. They were already there. They ended up on the presenting level, and for some reason they were able to stay. Allie went by another name on the other level. When she came, she was called by a different name. That was the name of a woman that was very evil. That was a thug that did very evil things. And we agreed, and I didn't want to reinforce that evil and that negative. So Allie chose her name, Allison and Leilani Carter. That's just how that came about. I know a lot of people were very confused of, well, where's Tori? And the kids say Tori's dead. They're meaning the kid on the birth certificate, the name on the birth certificate. So the idea of Tori Outlaw, Tori is dead. The little girl who went by Little Tori wanted to change her name during the adoption time. They didn't want any part of that. They didn't want anything to do with the outlaw name. They didn't want anything to do with anything from their past. That was their decision. We have a thing that any big decisions, the majority of the altars have to agree on. And so the majority of the altars agreed that they did want to change their name. It didn't matter to me one way or the other than the fact I knew that the name was used for evil, and I knew that the name was used as a trigger for the programming. But personal wise, it didn't matter to me what she wanted to be called. If she wanted to change her name, if she didn't, that was fine with me either way. But they agreed to change their name. There are a lot of the altars that have been called by really horrible names. So whoever programmed them deliberately gave them evil names. Let me see my list. Hang on. So in the course of the years, as the new altars have been coming up, there was an altar, little kid altar named XES, which is sex backwards. There's an altar that was named Jezebel. There was an altar, a little boy named Dirt, a little girl named Kisses, a little girl named Bunny, a little girl named Clit, a little girl named Cunt, a little girl named Lyx, Lyx. There was a boy altar named Lucifer. There was another altar named Money. So I'm not calling them that. I'm not reinforcing that evil that was done to them. So we agreed that we would change their name. I always give them the option, and most of the time they don't know why they got the name. They don't know who named them. We then move on to, do you like that name? So we kind of process those things out. But I've learned, and especially during the smear campaign, when we ever get on the other side of this, that smear campaign that was done is going to be the best teaching tool around, to see how they try to manipulate, to see how they try to trigger, to see the things that they do. Like, that is a great teaching tool. I'm not mad at it. I'm glad it happened.
Miss Allo, I'm going to deal with this. So first of all, you calling us a smear campaign, okay? It's okay to say our name, Shelly. It's great vibes on 10. It's okay. All right? It's okay to say Randy. It's fine. But it's hard to call something a smear campaign when we're using your words against yourself. When we're allowing Tori to use her words against herself. We don't do much of the talking. Y'all do the talking. So the only people that smearing is, yourselves is you. So how you get mad at us for replaying the videos that y'all dropped years ago versus what y'all are dropping now? You trying to cover up a lot of that shit. No. It don't work like that. But keep calling it a smear campaign because you're the one that's talking.
GV.
Huh?
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead. This helpful here.
So it wasn't a smear campaign when I didn't know that they were on this social media all these past years. That wasn't smearing, huh, Shelly? It didn't become smearing, Shelly, until I stepped out on the shit that you and my daughter posted on the social media the years that you have been on this social media. See, I believe it's been way longer than 5 years, Shelly Ray Quarter, that your ass and my daughter been on this social media posting this shit way before I found out, Shelly Ray Quarter. So that wasn't smearing, right? Misentitlement. You feel like you entitled predator? Huh? You feel like you entitled to do what you've done to my family and my child. Cause you what, Shelly? You a racist white bitch. So it wasn't smearing when you've done what you've done, huh, Shelly Ray Quarter? But now that I done stepped out on your ass, it's smearing? Okay. Again, you can sit your ass on social media with all this craziness, with all your pervertedness, with all your mental illness, with all your twisted shit, but you couldn't bring your ass to court today. Huh? Yeah, I know that you're going to have to be arrested, Shelly Ray Carter. I know that you got to be arrested. DV, I'm good. I got a warning.
She didn't say nothing. Just give it, man. You know what? Again, y'all, boy, people. This woman didn't say nothing. Again, them goons coming over here reporting, and y'all, boy, y'all, boy. It's all right. She go be back. All right, thank you, Don. If everybody that's on TikTok, I'm gonna let you know right now. If I was you, be in the chat because this time my moderators they ain't showing no love this time. If you from TikTok, you over here, you got a TikTok account, let the mods know. Hey, I'm a huge supporter of the platform. Let them know because if your profile is looking sus, they're gonna block you. Somebody just reported Miss Outlaw. So if you barely got any followers or things like that, or you don't have a profile picture, something like that, and you came over from YouTube or something like that, let the mods know right now. It wasn't me. Just let them know. Okay, I see Fernando from YouTube. Okay, I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make yourself known. All right, thank you, Blue Eye. You over from YouTube. Nikki, we know you. Charlotte said it wasn't her. Thank y'all for clarifying that in the comments. You said, and yeah, so Edie said, even the moderator on YouTube said, even it's a suspected, like a sus comment, your ass gone. We trying to get this pedo locked up legally, and y'all want to do some bullshit like that. If anybody's supporting this young lady, this madness, what Shelly is doing, I really hope your ass get locked up with her. for y'all to support this pedo behavior. So y'all don't know half of the shit we know. Most of y'all don't even know 10% of the shit we know that we can't share on social media. But y'all quit to report somebody's page because you are ignorant to the truth.
Because other people can learn from it, and they can learn what to recognize, and they can learn what they're seeing.
I got one more thing to say. Just what Shelly is showing you her true colors. She's telling on herself, and y'all supporting this? Tell me how anything she just said so far make any fucking sense. Talking about one of her altars was a thug.
The craziness and the chaos that's being done. Much of that smear campaign was done to trigger Allie. If you pay attention, Allie's name is legally changed. She's been adopted. I have legal documents. Her name is legally changed. So pay attention to the people that continue to call her by her old name. It's not because they're stuck in old ways. It's because they're trying to trigger programming. They're trying to trigger programs. So,
bitch, how the fuck are we trying to trigger any type of programming? When Miss Outlaw, her mother, went to go file the correct documents to schedule the court dates, her name in the system is Tori Tashina Outlaw, not Allie Carter. And you still sitting here lying.
when they're calling Tori, they're trying to trigger the 9-year-old little Tori. When they're calling Tashina, they're trying to trigger Tashina. In addition to alters, there's also different types of programming that were done. So if somebody was hitting you on the head with a hammer, and every time they're hitting you, they're saying Tori, Tori, Tori. If they trigger that programming at a later time, you're automatically going to feel that hitting in your head on the hammer, and you're going to have a pain or headache or whatever came from that. So there's so much that goes on with the MK stuff. I just don't even have words most of the time.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix. Now this whole...
So when Allie came up to this level, up to the presenting level, she took over as caretaker from Leilani. She also took over a secondary job. So each of the altars has internal jobs in the system, things that they're supposed to do. Caretaker is one full-time job, to look out for the littles, to make sure everything in the system is functioning right, to make sure everything is okay. That's one full-time job. It is my belief that in every single level, so on all of the 66 levels, there is a caretaker on each level. Allie came from a different level, came to the presenting level, and now she was the caretaker, and she relieved Leilani of her caretaking responsibilities. Leilani had been the caretaker since birth, I believe. She was exhausted. She didn't want to do it anymore. She had had enough. So Leilani took over. But what had happened during that time as well, there were key holders. And key holders is a separate full-time job. One altar is not supposed to take more than one job, or they're not assigned more than one job because it's too much. The key holder
Pink Ice. Do you honestly think I'm sitting here blocking people? This year, I probably blocked 5 people. If that. I gave clearly directions to my moderators. If you're not being active in the chat, if you're saying they're looking at your profiles, they're looking for activity, even if you just created the profile from YouTube, just put in the comments, it wasn't me. Everybody else was doing it. Hey, GV, I'm from YouTube. Cool. Everybody else is doing it. The comments are recorded. That's one. Number two is you said, GV, you got the horn sound, the police thing going on with the hazard sign. GV, this is straight bullshit. You just blocked me the other day. A few minutes ago, you blocked me again. This is silly. Either I had gave clear instructions and everybody did it. Everybody was from YouTube and everybody's from TikTok with a small following base. I don't care if you got one following. They dropped in the comments, hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm just trying to protect the page. When my page gets shut down, who's going to look out the great vibes? Nobody. I'm protecting my page. The mods did what I asked them to do. I just gave one direction.
Make sure that the levels stay locked. Make sure that they get unlocked. There are keyholes all over the levels. There's key holders. Kind of again, if you think of the apartment building, the 66-story apartment building, if there was a way to lock the 66th floor.
Shelly, you sound so fucking stupid. Pink, what is your name again? You said, I'm just saying, boo, because tons of people are getting blocked. All right, thank you, Edie.
Lock everybody that lived on that floor, lock them there so they can't come down to the ground level. So if you imagine every level is able to be locked, so those tenants can't come out from their level. That's kind of what a key holder's job is. They were told, and all the altars have the belief that if the levels are not locked at the right time, all the tenants or all the people from every level will flood to the presenting level, and it will make them go crazy. It will flood the system. So they all had a fear of that. When we started sorting out what goes on in the system, whose job does what goes where.
Okay, so what we're not going to do, Pinky, is go for the text. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, I'm talking to you here. Okay, I'm going through the list right now to unblock the people that was blocked by accident. All right. But let's not go into my comments, the videos that I posted on YouTube, and make these fucking ass statements. I don't need to check no damn body. Now, if you want to go there, I can go there. Chill out. That's your first and last warning.
I figured out that there are sabotage altars. There are altars whose job it is. So they're not caretakers and they're not key holders, but their job is to sabotage. So if the caretaker fixes something in the system, their job is to mess it up again, just to keep everybody in a constant turmoil and a constant chaos. Why? It keeps them from healing. It keeps them from ever being able to dig their way out of the hole that they've been put in. So Allie's now the caretaker, and now she's also the key holder. That took a toll on her. There was probably a 2-year period of time when Allie was just buckling under the weight of both of those jobs because they were too much. However, I believe that it was God ordained for her to do that, and she's done a great job. But there were sabotage altars, so throughout the day, Allie had to go take her keys as a key holder and go lock the levels so the system didn't flood. What took me years to figure out was that there was a sabotage altar who was unlocking the levels again. So then Allie would have to go lock them again. You understand the depth of the chaos and the depth of the evil, just keeping them on a hamster wheel of chaos and trauma. Every altar was programmed with what I call a script. I call it a programming script, and I can identify it because they'll use the same few sentences about something. So when all the altars were coming to me saying, we can't do that, we're going to flood the system, we're going to be a vegetable, it'll put us in a catatonic state, I knew that they had been programmed to believe those things. So now my job is to find out who's sabotaging the system, whose job that is, and how are we going to fix that. Okay, so we're in the presenting level. Let's move on to the nursery. Okay, so let's say the presenting level is level 20. Okay, so on level 20, we've got about 25 to 30 altars.
Who the fuck sit here and come up with this shit? No, seriously, who have time to sit down, write this shit down? Do anybody know a book, movie, anything she took this from? I'm really interested, y'all, for real. Yeah, that's right, pretty kitty. She programmed all this in her.
Each of those altars have their own room. One of the rooms on level 20 is a nursery. In the nursery are the 2 newborn altars.
Jazzy, your account has been taken care of.
And there is a 4-year-old altar and a 5-year-old altar. The 5-year-old altar is essentially the caretaker for the nursery. She has keys for the nursery, and she mimics Allie's position. She mimics Allie as the key holder and the caretaker. That's her job at that level. Inside this nursery, there are cribs. The babies stay in cribs. The other kids can move around and play. Some of the type of things that happen from the kids in the nursery. They have toys in the nursery, but those toys aren't nurturing, learning. They're not normal toys like you would put in your own baby's nursery. They are there to do evil. They are recording devices. They are listening devices. They speak spells over the children. So the 5-year-old altar that I deal with from the nursery, she loves popsicles. If she's up, we're talking about popsicles and nothing else. It's just popsicles and that's it. If I try to have her tell me things that have happened to her in the past, she'll say, I don't want to talk about bad people, so we don't. A while back, probably about 6 months or so ago, she came up and we didn't talk about popsicles. She wanted to talk about where we were and how long we were going to be there. So I've been at this long enough that I know that's a problem. I know something's happening in the system. I know somebody's trying to access the system and they're going through the nursery to do it. In 15, 16 years, this 5-year-old altar has never talked to me about anything other than popsicles or toys or playing. She's never asked where we were, never crossed her mind. So now that she's asking, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? So I started trying to process what was going on. Earlier in the day, the big kids said that the little kids were crying and they were scared. And I said, what was it that they were afraid of? And they said they were telling us that mommy is gonna die. If you stand with an MK survivor and you've not had your life threatened on a daily basis, you're doing it wrong. And I'm joking, but the threat of death is a daily occurrence in one way or another. If you're standing with MK survivors, if you're trying to help them break their programming, that's just is what it is. So if that's something you're going to get spun out on, that's probably not the fight for you. But anyway, so I said, okay. So now the babies are scared. The babies are crying. The older kids, the 4 and 5-year-old, are saying, is mommy going to die? Is mommy, something's going to happen? So now I got to figure out what's changed, what's different, what's new, what's going on. What had changed was that one of the toys came up into the nursery. They'll appear, they'll disappear. This is a child's microphone, those big plastic microphones that kind of distort your voice.
Randy, Edie, Don, Mercury, Fat Boo, Ham. Amy. Listen, the shit that's coming out of this woman's mouth is so frustrating to where it really concerns me. The people that support them, do they really look into this stuff, or they just there just for, this is just exciting to them. This is their stories, part of their stories. This is something they can't wait to tune in for. Are they hearing anything that's coming across the screen here when they go back and look at the video, or they're just dropping comments in the section saying, bullshit? Allie, I knew you was telling the truth. Shelly, you a good Are we listening to what the fuck this motherfucker is saying?
That appeared in the nursery, and it's, instead of magnifying your voice, it was projecting a voice, and it was a sing-songy witchcraft spell. I won't say that here. A lot of the nursery rhymes or the sing-songy things are witchcraft. They're witchcraft spells. But this was a sing-songy spell. It was directed at the kids in the nursery. Where are you? Ask where you are. How long are you going to be there? I call that scouting. Those are scouting.
God, man, y'all, I'm just thinking about Randy Peanut. I'm just thinking about the nursery songs that I've played to my kids when they was at that age, and for this shit. Now, some of the songs I will agree with her on is that some of these songs were meant for. It was a message inside of some of these songs. This is why I kept my children from like certain, and I'm not going to say it on social media, just certain images that was put right in front of us, especially a lot of the images that were used by the face of Disney. But this here, what she's explaining, don't have nothing to do with Tori. She created a whole pyramid, a whole community of just chaos that Tori no longer exists in. They had to put her away because, according to Shelly, Tori is an altar. And so man, look, man.
Altars. The 5-year-old has never been in that position before. I've had teenage altars come frequently, usually on a monthly basis, to scout where we are. I can spot them a mile away. It kind of took me back a little bit that it was the 5-year-old, because that's never happened before. So I calmed him down. We worked that out. We took care of the microphone. But outside forces were trying to trigger the children to ask me the questions or to figure out where we were so they could report back to the people that do the programming. That's MK Ultra. We see little telltale signs on Britney or Miley or whoever in Hollywood. We see these little quirky things that they do, or these, Britney, I'm a 5-year-old.
But anyways, it's my birthday. I'm not turning 42. I'm turning 5 this year.
Edie, I'm still working on the names. Thank you for dropping those names. Because this right here is really, listen, I didn't mean to snap on anybody. It's just a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So if I snapped on anybody, I do apologize. This is a lot, y'all. It's a lot. This is a lot. Okay? Because I'm trying to filter out the shit that she's saying so I could bring y'all. It's a lot.
I'm turning 5 years old, and I have to go to kindergarten tomorrow.
We see that, but you don't understand what the rest of the day looks like for a survivor. You don't understand the trauma and the turmoil that's going on for them.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
God!
This is Base 44.
I
This
was
is
waiting
first
on the
look at
commercial.
current industry.
All right, now we back.
A lot of people have a lot to say about how we move, how I move the kids out of the way, the fact that we are away from our home a lot, the fact that we do things that other people don't think we should be doing. I handle things in a way other people don't think I should handle it like. But nobody knows the ins and outs with the MK Ultra. They don't understand that you have alters that'll be triggered to come up and scout your location so they can send people to harass your kid, to threaten your kid, to rape your kid. Nobody sees that side of things, and that's why I'm on here trying to tell you guys what that looks like and how it is, so you can understand and not just use the buzzwords.
Okay, so now we're using buzzwords. Okay, cool. All right, Shelly, do this look familiar? Let me bring this up. Oh my goodness, want to make sure I bring up the right report because I want nobody saying I put anything wrong up on the screen. Tori and Shelly, they love to have a field day with that. I told y'all don't listen to that little man over there. Great vibes, putting up the wrong information. Hold on, I got them right here. I want to make sure I bring up. Knew I was going to find it. Shelly, you worried about the wrong thing, sweetheart. You worried about the wrong damn thing. I mean, again, Shelly, you worried about the wrong shit, sweetheart. Wrong shit. Hold on, y'all. So Shirley, you talking about people? So okay, so according here, I just want to read this out loud. Okay, I'll read it out loud for you to the ones that can't see it. It clearly states right here. This social worker noted that the court's ruling, okay, court COURTS, court's ruling on January the 13th, 2010, and I read. Contact with Miss Carter and explain the boundary concerns with Miss Carter being Tori's former counselor and having a personal relationship with her. This social worker confirmed that DPSS will not pursue a reauthorization of contact between Tori and Miss Carter. But we crazy. Okay.
5-year-old Alter in the nursery, she was trained as a beta sex kitten. She was trained to be a sex slave. She's not just a key holder. She's a diamond kid. She has diamond programming. When they're training them.
Well, how the fuck on? So this is why you call. Listen, Ready, Idiot, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is that why they call her Diamond? Her name is Diamond on the other social media platforms. Please correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because I don't want to make this next statement if I'm wrong. Is this why they called her name was Diamond on those other social media platforms? Leilani and Diamonds. Thank you. I knew I went crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, Shelly. Oh, that's advertising. That's advertisement. Sexual advertisement. Diamond, it makes so much sense now. Thank you, Reddit. She said, so how is that a how is it that a trigger? And the Smex kitten is 12 and Shelly is Shelly's favorite. Thank you. It makes sense now. Shelly, you snitching on yourself.
To be a beta sex.
Keep talking, Shelly.
Sex kitten. They're training them sexually the same way you would send somebody to a vocational school. It is hands-on. They literally teach them how to be a sex slave. And they start with the 5-year-old or before. And the 5-year-old's situation, it was talking to the older kids, what happened, what was going on. And they said they would make the 5-year-old wear special panties. And I said, what do you mean special panties? Special underwear. And I said, what does that mean? And they said when we would go places, she would have to wear her special underwear. I said, explain that to me. Tell me what that looks like. They said it was butterfly underwear. It was a
Shelly, you are one sick motherfucker. You are one sick motherfucker. A 5-year-old. You're questioning a underwear. Y'all, I snatched a few cords. Sorry, messed up my internet. My bad, y'all. I'm holding a bunch of cords in my hand right now, and my internet cable is connected to that. Again, y'all, I'm really trying to no, it's not glitching. That was me. It's not glitching. That's me, y'all. That's me. Cause I really don't want to keep playing this. I really don't. Shelly, what the fuck you doing asking about a 5-year-old's underwear? And you turn around and talking about a fucking strap on? Y'all, it's all right, Becca, thank you so much. Yep, to a 5-year-old. Yep. Jennifer, and talking about this crap to the public. Yep. And Miracle uploaded this shit to her platform. You said it's a picture with the mesh. Are you fucking serious? Okay. All right.
It was a dildo, a child-sized dildo. That
So let me ask y'all this. Yeah, I see the measurements. I don't even care about the measurements. It's let me ask y'all this. Would this be Can y'all imagine a guy on the internet talking like this? That shit would be on fucking TMZ. But it's okay for this woman to come on here talking like this, saying that this shit happened to Tori allegedly one of the altars around the age of 5 years old.
That came in the format of underwear.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go digging.
The 12-year-old altar is one of the beta sex kitten programmed sex slaves. I believe that they choose the 12-year-olds because that's a pivotal age. They're in between childhood and adolescence. Their body's starting to develop, so it's kind of in between both worlds. They're kind of childlike still, but their body is also starting to develop. It's also the age of accountability. When they can make their choices for themselves, when they have a conscience, have responsibility for the choices they make. Up until that time, as a child, you are kind of covered under a child's mindset. But once you get to be about 12 or 13, you become responsible for the choices that you make. So I think all those things play into why they focus so heavily on 12-year-olds. If you want to do an experiment, if you know anybody that is drug addicted, alcoholic.
Okay, all right. So, listen, y'all. Can I please take a break from this? Something Miss Outlaw, Miss Outlaw shared it to me first, and then Edith shared it to me, and I think she CC Ranny in this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here it is. Nope. Hold on. All right, y'all, look at this. What is going on with the sound? I really what is going on with the sound? You know what? Okay, Edie, your message just came through. Um, Honestly, I don't know what's going on with my sound. We're gonna show it this way. Y'all, sorry about my energy being off. It's just, just give me a second to recover. All right. All right, here it is. Oh. Amy, thank you for your $5 super chat. Okay, I found it on YouTube.
Wait.
There are so.
Okay, here it is.
So many parts of this story that are just off the wall insane. You've got to see it to believe it.
Joe Newton and his wife Deborah were preparing to move to Georgia in 1983. But when Joe came home, Deborah had taken off with their daughter Michelle. She was just 3 years old.
And for more than 4 decades, there were no answers.
And then, 40 years later, a tip on the mom's whereabouts in Florida led to her arrest, where her neighbor hilariously could not even process what she was seeing.
Hey!
How you doing, Miss Sharon?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
Uh-oh, they're coming for you, Sharon! They don't want me. They want Reggie. What's up?
Well, we're here for you, ma'am. Definitely here for you.
Whoa, why?
We're waiting on the detective to get here, but we have, with all the information that we do have, you have a warrant for your arrest.
They're teasing. They have to be.
Ma'am, we're not.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, go ahead and go home. Thank you.
I don't understand.
Yes, ma'am. So.
You're
Sharon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Can I take my dog in and get my husband?
We'll get the dog.
I'll go ahead and get your husband, and we'll get your dog taken care of.
You want me to hold you? I don't think she's going to get away. Well, you don't have to do that. I'm not going to.
I got to still put you in handcuffs,
Here,
ma'am.
let me have this. I promise I will not hurt your dog under any circumstances.
We'll do it in the front, okay?
If you're going to go in the front, you should please. A warrant for what?
For her arrest. Well, I'm waiting on the detective who can come explain to you just everything in just 1 second, okay? Here, give me that real quick.
On case on 371, I'm guessing once if you can never get certain.
What's going on, Sharon?
I don't know anything.
I'll have Mr. Reggie. I'll have the detective come talk to you in just 1 second, okay? I gotta make a phone call. Okay?
And that little girl, now an adult, was about to have her world rocked.
Michelle came home from work to police at her door, saying the unthinkable.
You're not who you think you are. You're a missing person. You're Michelle Marie Newton.
In one moment, she went from an only child to discovering an entire family waiting for her. When she and her father finally met, Joe was on the porch waiting.
She's always been in our heart. I can't explain it, that moment, walking in and get to put my arms back around my daughter.
And even with her life upended, her response wasn't anger.
My intention is to support them both through this and try to navigate and help them both just wrap it up so that we can all heal and hopefully, there's just apologies and start healing.
Starting a new chapter of forgiveness and moving forward.
I'm not so sure it's going to be that simple. Mom, if found guilty, is not going to have a good time in the coming years.
Shell, I hope you paid attention. Shell, I really hope you were paying attention, ma'am.
Thank you again, GVI. I appreciate you, Rainey, Edie, everybody in the chat, TikTok, YouTube. I thank you guys so much for exposing this predator. Shelly, I've requested And I'm going to keep requesting to the highest of the highest. I want you arrested for kidnapping my daughter. Run all you want, Shelly Carter. You will be arrested for kidnapping my daughter from Child Protective Services placement. Everyone that helped you, all of your requests made to your people, Shelly, to remove Tori from that foster care placement, I want you all arrested for kidnapping my daughter. You interfered with a court process of my daughter being returned home to me. You interfered with that, Shelly Ray Carter. My daughter was supposed to be returned home to me, just like her sisters were returned home to me, Shelly Ray Carter. You interfered with a court process, a court investigation, when you kidnapped, you and your people kidnapped my daughter from Child Protective Services placement. And I want you all arrested. And I believe that it will happen any day now. Any day. And I'm going to stay on it until they arrest your ass. You and your people, James, Keith, all of you Coke people, I want all of y'all asses arrested. Bet you paying attention now, huh, Shelly? 40 years went by. 40 on this young lady that was taken by, that was her mother. You're nothing to Tori but a kidnapper, a predator, Shelly. You're not her mother. You never adopted my daughter. I never lost my rights legally by law to Tori. Tori was supposed to be returned home to me along with her sisters, but they couldn't return Tori back to me because you kidnapped my daughter from Child Protective Services placement. And I am demanding to the highest of the high of the legal laws. I want you arrested, Shelly Ray Carter. And everybody that you sent over there to that placement to kidnap my daughter, right here next door to me in the city of Marietta, Menifee, Riverside, every placement that Tori was placed at, the high desert, you went and had my daughter removed. You so freaking stupid, Shelly Ray Carter. You are so dumbfounded because all of this is documented on court records. But you're not going to show that though, huh? You're not going to show when these placements reported Tori missing on police report. It's documented when you took my daughter, you had these people take Tori from placement. You will be arrested as fast as I can make that happen. So the system could keep dragging their legs all they want, but I guarantee you all your asses is going to pay for what you took my daughter through, for what you took my family through, and what you put us through on this social media. That's all I got for you now, Shelly Ray Carter. I told you, 2026 is my year with you. It's going down. Oh, yeah. I'm going to make this happen. I want to see your ass in a prison cell in the penitentiary. You and your coat. I'm good, GB. Thank you, guys. I love you all once again. Appreciate you.
No problem, Miss Outlaw. We thank you. We thank you so much for that. And again, I had to eat a snack. Woo. I'm looking through those right now. Edie, you silly. I'm gonna show them too.
Any of those types of things ask them what age they started at, and invariably they're going to say 12 or 13 years old they started smoking cigarettes. 12 or 13 they started drinking alcohol.
Okay.
I believe that there's a spiritual component to that as well, but there seems to be a target on the 12 and 13-year-old kids. So if you have children at that age yourself, please be extra vigilant with them, because a lot of things are going to come down the line for them, just based on their age and their accountability. So please keep that in mind. For the 12-year-old altar in Allie's system, every altar has their own birthday. So whenever they were created or split, becomes their birthday. So when the kids first came at Christmas time, we didn't have 238 at that time. Well, I wasn't aware of them at that time. But there was probably like 8 to 10 altars that I was dealing with in the beginning, the first Christmas. So I bought individual presents for each altar for their age. So the little kids got little kid toys. The older kids got older kid toys. So they all had something to open so they could all participate. And that's kind of how I handled that. As new altars were coming up, I tried for as long as I could.
Huggies Double Grip Strips versus Baby Gear. Will it stay put? A toy piano? Yep.
Logistically and financially to celebrate each kid's birthday on their birthday of when they were created. As we started getting too many kids, we're up at 240 now. That's 200. That's almost a whole year's worth of birthdays. So we had to kind of back off of that. But in the beginning, we were celebrating individual birthdays. If new kids came up, I would get them a stuffed animal or a toy. Just kind of welcome to the neighborhood.
Who remember when Tori told that story where she said she went into Build-A-Bear? Who remember that story? Because I don't want to say anything if y'all don't remember. Who remembered the Build-A-Bear story? Yeah, I seen it, Edie. I'm going to show it. Oh, listen, we know how DID works. So it just taking me back, right? So she said that she went into Build-A-Bear, Tori, went into Build-A-Bear to get a bear made. She said that the people at Build-A-Bear is set up to take your DNA so you could be programmed. So she said, y'all know how when they let you select the heart and you could say something like on the thing recording, you could stuff it inside the bear. Then they allow you to kiss the heart before they put zip it up inside the bear. She said when you kiss the heart, the workers go to the back to grab your DNA, and then they put the heart inside the bear. And I did a whole crash out with Build-A-Bear.
Type of mentality. So the 12-year-old beta sex kitten altar had her own birthday, and I started noticing that the weeks leading up to her birthday, people would start coming at her in a weird way. Strangers would come up in the store and want to touch her. They would reach out to touch her hair. They would want to hug her. It was just weird things. As we would get closer to her birthday,
so Peggy, she being so petty. She said $7 an hour DNA specialist at Build-A-Bear. And you got a lot of people that work at Build-A-Bear. They're about to graduate from high school, or they are in high school, or they're like their first year in college or something. It's always somebody young that works there. So they are already DNA specialists at Build-A-Bear.
She wouldn't want to be hugged. She wouldn't want to be touched because her skin would start to burn. She said it started to feel like a sunburn. So if you imagine, when you got sunburned, you don't want anybody to touch you because it hurts. As it got closer and closer to her.
Well, Shelly, no, I'm not going to say that. Now, no, it's a time and place for everything. Brave eyes, be quiet. I mean, Shelly, do you really want to know the truth about the skin burn? About the sunburn? No, right now ain't the time.
I can say it.
No. We'll wait. No. I did a whole live on Facebook about that about 10 years ago. We'll wait. Because clearly Tori don't know nothing about no sunburn.
Look at here, GV. You know I can say it. Okay. Because see, we don't go through that. We don't.
That's why I said Tori don't know nothing about no sunburn.
We don't have those type of problems, those type of issues with our skin. We don't burn like that. We don't burn. We don't burn like that. Shelley Ray Carter.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's all about the melanin makeup. Again, when you understand what we was taught to hate ourselves. The whole thing was 666, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. That's what your melanin is made up of. It's impossible. It's y'all got you got to understand matter and the makeup of our man. Look, man, hey, man, I can go down that rabbit hole. Let's go.
Birthday, that sunburn feeling on her skin would get more and more.
Yes, GG666. We was raised as that number was a satanic number. It was a evil number. So when people see 666, the first thing that comes to their mind, that's a devil's number. So when I question who you get that from, well, I heard people don't do their research. So long time ago, we was taught to hate ourselves as a melanated culture. That's where that 666 come from.
At this time, she's also starting to get more fearful and more agitated. I wasn't understanding what was going on until the first couple years. She, in her programming, they had programmed her to be raped in her sleep by an incubus and a succubus demon.
What?
I don't think this is unique for her. I think it happens to a lot of people. That's another conversation for another day.
Who, Shelly? Who? Yeah, where the fuck is she getting this shit? Who? Who? This right here is some straight, man, paranormal activity type shit. What the fuck is going on with this woman?
GV,
go ahead.
You notice that this is all that myself, since I've noticed she's been on social media, this is all Shelley Ray Carter talk about. It's some perverted, twisted, graping,
demonic shit.
Baby, kids. You see what I'm saying? This is all that she talks about. Right? Pimp. That's what you are, Shelley Ray Carter. You a low budget one, but you a pimp. Wanna be perverted. That's all she talk about. It's graping.
That's it.
Children.
That's it.
Children. You're not talking. I've never heard you speak about getting down sexually with some grown folks. All you talk about is graping children.
That's it.
Children, Shirley
Preach.
Carter. You
Say
just
it.
talk about children.
Say it.
Okay? You're not into grown folks because grown folks are not into you. So you go after the children. That's all you sitting on here speaking about is touching and hurting a child in the worst way. You are a child molester and a kidnapper, Shelly Ray Carter. That's what you are. I'm coming for you. I got an arrest coming for you. Keep talking.
Hi, Great Vibe. How
Hey, JJ.
Hey, how are you guys?
We good.
I had been trying to get up here for a long time, like a month ago or so.
Who's your phone carrier?
Verizon.
You gotta call Verizon and have them to unlock the access so you can get in the box on TikTok. That's what I had to do.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I've been following this girl for years, like way before even COVID, a very long time ago when she first hit the internet. She was raising money for a dance studio, all of that. And how she wanted to be an actress, a model, all this stuff. How she was calling Disney evil, but then always going to Disney World, taking pictures. She was like begging Beyonce on Twitter to give her free tickets, but then at the same time, later on saying Beyonce used to mess with her.
Wait, what?
Yes, this was, I've been following her for a very long time.
This was Tori. This was Tori.
Yes,
I
yes.
believe that. I believe that.
She's
Go ahead.
Yes, she used to like request beyond, like send her tweets and all that, asking to be a backup dancer, asking for tickets, all this stuff. And once again, she was begging for money for some dance studio. And then a little bit after that, that's when all of the like claims of like trafficking and all that came out.
And this was way before COVID.
Oh yeah, this was a very long time ago.
Yeah, see, I knew it. It hasn't just been the time that they've claimed. 5
Yes.
years. No, it's been much longer than 5 years.
It's been a very long time ago, and I've seen people say they don't ask for money. Well, I don't know what they're doing now because I only stay updated with them while watching Great Vibes live. A long time ago, yes, they used to ask for money, and people were giving them a shitload of money.
Oh my gosh.
So I was actually blocked from her page years and years back. I had commented in the comment, Allie, okay, there's so much. So during one of these live streams, Allie was sitting in the car, or Tori was sitting in the car. There was some guy sitting next to her in his own car. Allie was saying how the guy was following him and Shelly. The guy was simply sitting in his car staring at her because she was holding her phone up, staring at him. Like this guy was looking at her like she was crazy. I don't know. Then they ran into some hotel. They were claiming that the government was after them. It's so much. So I commented, I said, so all these people are after you. Why you guys are in a hotel? You guys are claiming that they're around your car and all that. Cause that's what they were saying during that particular live, that they were like people after them, that they were standing outside of their car. So I said, well, why won't these people just slash your tires? Like, why do they allow you to continue to get back in your car and like hit the road again? So she immediately blocked me. And then when I did say that comment, I also had said, I commented and said, y'all don't, is nobody realizing the lies coming from this girl? So some girl actually messaged me. This is some random girl on Instagram. She messaged me and she says and once again, this was years ago. So like I don't even have access to these messages. She told me that Allie had messaged her on IG and asked for her to vouch for her and say that she's seen her in the tunnels also. Like, so she's been reaching out to people. Yes. I've been trying to tell y'all this for months.
No, I know, but I ain't see your request to get in the fucking box. Gigi, what the fuck? Say that again.
Some girl reached out to me after she had saw that I was blocked on the live stream. She reached out to me and she said so this girl, she was writing, she was a supporter of Allie back then also. But she had sort of like picked up on inconsistencies and all that. And this girl supposedly was a true trafficking victim, like kind of like behind the scenes, not out there like Allie, like not out there, like actually a victim, quiet, hidden behind the scenes. Anyway, she had commented on during one of her lives saying she said she was a victim also. Anyways, the girl reached out to me when she saw me get booted from that live, and she said Allie reached out to me and DM'd me and said and asked if I could say that she saw her in the tunnels also. That's what she said.
Oh wow, GV, check out your latest super chat on YouTube. Did you see that?
You know your phone be freezing up with somebody be talking in the box.
I said check out your last super chat on YouTube. Did you see that?
So cuz, good to see you in the building, cuz, over on the YT channel. Cuz said, and also Amy. Cuz said, this sick, perverted Shelly was around so many children,
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
You see Miss Hello right here.
So many children, including mine. Wait, what?
Yeah, I seen that and I hurried up and got in this box like GV ain't seeing this.
Yes, she was around a lot of children through Allie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Is this person here? Can they come up, GV?
They're on YouTube. They will have to create a TikTok account to get in the box. The software that a lot of other people use, my computer is not recognizing this to where I can have conversations with people on YouTube. And there's another software I can use, but these folks charging damn near $50 a month just to have the software. Ain't paying no $50 a month for that. So listen, TikTok is free.
Right.
Damn, including your children. Shelly was around so many children, including mine. Edie said, Great Vibes, we got the dance studio stuff. Shelly must have promised her a dance studio. Can you ask her if she has any screenshots of Allie tweeting Beyonce? She said she do not eat it because it's been a while back. So
Well, COVID started in 2020?
19.
2019?
Well, actually, it started in late 2018.
Yeah, so I had been following her 3 years prior to that, 3 to 4 years prior to that. So it's been a very long time.
Yeah, I knew they'd been on here much longer than what they're claiming. I knew it.
And they used to like collect money. They used to say that they were doing like raising money for children that needed backpacks for school, supplies, all of that. And they were collecting a lot of money. Were they actually using sorry.
When Tori, do you still have your ex account?
No, I don't have that. I don't have that account anymore.
Edie, do you want to come over here and speak with her? I think that will be awesome if you could come over and speak with her. Um,
So
that,
Gigi, did you ever see Shelly in the videos with Tori like she is now? Or was it just Tori?
No, she was in the videos.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
This is all Shelly Carter's idea, and the unfortunate, about Tori is she continues to go along with it. You know, I don't get it. I just don't get it with my daughter. I understand exactly where Shelly Carter is coming from. She's a predator.
Hmm.
But my daughter, I just don't get it. Not where Tori came from. I will never understand why my daughter allowed this to happen to her and continues to stay with this predator. And I think it's just sad that it's gonna take, my plan to remove Tori.
And I'm so happy you came out. Because
Yeah.
when I saw that you had came out and I heard like your side of the story, I was like, I knew it. I knew something was always wrong. Like I've caught so many inconsistencies. Like she's blocked me on 2 different Instagram accounts
Wow.
for like commenting. And this was a long time ago. Like I'm just so surprised that it's still continuing.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's crazy to me.
hopefully it's getting ready to end. That's I believe it is. I believe it's getting ready to come to an end.
I believe so too, yes. Because they're not gonna stop on
No.
their own. Like
No,
something has to be pushed.
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's why we've been going strong, Gigi. That's why we've been going strong. And again, Ranny, she's posting 3-4 videos a day on her YouTube channel to try to get these to try to get this woman taken down. Um, so Edie don't want to come up in the box. Y'all, this is one of my moderators, by the way. But she can type in the chat, but she don't want to come up in the box to ask these questions. Edie, do you know how much it takes to read this stuff? Edie created a whole cartoon character with Allie at Build-A-Bear. At Build-A-Bear. She sat here and created a whole cartoon with Allie at Build-A-Bear. But she can't come up in the box to ask a question. I need everybody to drop in the comments right now. I'm gonna show the other one. I ain't gonna show no other ones until you come over here and get in the box.
And more people need to come out, talk about her. Especially the people that are saying that their child used to work with Allie and Shelly. Because back then I did see a lot of parents on her page. So I'm not sure how far the dance studio stuff. I'm not sure how far deep into that got, but that's when I first that's when I first discovered her page. She was asking for money for the dance studio.
How in the hell your ass drawing photo? You sent me 6 photos. You drawing photos. You make sure it's color coded. You make sure you got the heartbeat in there. You got all, but you said you couldn't talk right now.
I'm supposed to be working.
Oh.
Go ahead, Peanut. She right there.
Oh, I was just wondering if you remember what handles she was using on Twitter back then.
Let me just think about it for a second. I remember that they were like, she had so many different pages all the time. So
I know.
I think they were normally like Allie's Army, stuff like that.
Okay. If you remember any other ones, will you DM me?
I'll
'Cause I
go
wanna
back and look through my stuff.
Yeah, I want to check out the Wayback Machine and see if I can find any old ones. Thank you. Miss Outlaw, you're gonna die when you see the cartoons I made of Shelly.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They're so good.
And she just said, yeah, it just took me a few seconds to do it. If nobody can't find something on the internet, trust me, she go find it. Her ass go find it. So again, Gigi, a lot of people have came forward that worked with the group. They work close with Shelly and Tori. They came over here and spilled a lot of stuff, and it's some sick ass shit that came across our mentals. Sick.
Have any of the dance studio parents come forward?
No, not yet. We would like for them to, because
Yeah.
I don't like the way this is sounding.
Yeah, but GV, I don't know if you recall, but when I was over there on Watson's channel, remember there was a parent or two that came forward over there, but I haven't heard of anyone speaking since. And if you all are listening, you really need to come forward. Don't wait to see Shelley Ray Carter arrest on TV, because it's coming. You all really need to come forward, because I'm on Shelly's ass. I want her taken down for what she's done to my family.
Miss Outlaw, I think there's some behind the scenes that are
Okay.
because that's how we got the pictures of her taking pictures at the studio.
Hold on, let's see. So Edie crazy ass sent that, and then explain this, Edie.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay.
Shelley creeping around the schoolyard like
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah. Yeah. You need.
That's Hannibal Lecter, Shelley
How
getting tossed into prison. That's another.
Hell no! Look at her eyes. The fuck is this shit?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite right there. That's my favorite. Yeah.
What the hell is this woman thinking?
A 90s nation, MA 90.
MA number 9. I just got it. Number 90.
Yeah.
No shit. Wow. Wow. Wow.
So I can't.
Miss Aloe, you know when your daughter said she was on all fours with French fries in her mouth, having a whole conversation with a guy that was asking about her.
Dramatic. That's story dramatic.
The B2 bomber.
Okay.
I gotta make one of her like waving out of the window.
Yeah, I was about to say, I put her on top.
And that's Allie's Army's Roomba with the googly eye.
I'm so sick of this shit. You got the head.
Allie's assisted living army. That's their recon is a Roomba with googly eyes.
No, she didn't. Y'all see this shit?
And that's King Tut.
What happened with King Tut?
I honestly don't even remember what she actually said. Do you?
Oh
yeah. Yeah, tell me, because I totally forgot.
Yeah,
like I know it, but I just don't know exactly.
She had dealings with King Tut.
No, I know that, but I don't know the exact details.
That's all I'm gonna say right there.
Okay.
Because when she said that, I X'd out everything else. And what's King Tut? How old was King Tut? King Tut was young.
Yeah, he was really young, and he was like inbred, so he like was all like look up the pictures of what he actually looked like or what he would have looked like.
Yeah, Chelsea said he was 18, 19. Yeah, he was somewhere up in there.
He was like all like what's the word? I can't think of.
What the hell are we doing over here? How the hell she get over there to sit there and make y'all see Edith's ass supposed to be at work right now. Okay, she's supposed to be at work. She be having laptops, iPads, iPhones, Google phone, be doing all this shit while her ass is supposed to be working. So when I hear, hey, I can't come to talk right now, you a motherfucking lie because look at what you just sent me. It would be nice if we can. Because that's gonna get taken down. What'd you say, Miss Outlaw?
Multitask.
Yes. The ultimate multitasker.
Yeah.
Edie, I appreciate it. And again,
Yeah,
Wait, Steffi, who said that?
if you
Steffi
guys
said
have
they
any other
talking about
ideas. I'm sorry.
Obama.
don't say that. Don't say that.
You heard me say the old man.
Oh
The old
yeah.
man
Okay.
was made by Touch DNA.
Ooh. We don't want to get the live take it down. Okay, what you say, Peanut?
Oh, if anybody has any ideas of like new scenes to put them in, let me know. Like put them in the
Yeah.
comments and I'll make them.
The one at the when so the kids used to tell me that she would come and stand at, which it was a tall link fence, like
Oh,
she would come and stand at the link fence. And you know how
okay.
kids are on the grounds. This was at the middle school.
Hmm.
So she could never, Shelly, far as I knew, she couldn't go on the grounds. And that link fence is still there to this day. But she would stand at the link fence, what the kids were telling me, and she would be calling the kids.
Wow.
I'm going to take a picture of the school and send it. Well, actually, you
Yes.
can even look it up.
Yeah, I can look it up.
But yeah, Mountain View Middle School,
Mountain
and
View.
it's
Okay.
facing. It's like it's facing the main parking lot. You'll see it
Okay.
when you Google it in Moreno Valley. And it's like a tall link fence. And the kids used to tell me that she used to groom and lure my daughter from right there. And even at Valley View High School, she did the same thing.
That's
Mm,
disgusting.
Yeah, it'd be nice to put one out there like that of Shelly Ray.
okay. I'm gonna get on that right now.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And if you guys think of any other ones, just drop them in the comments and I'll whip them up.
Yeah,
All right.
these are a lot of these type of books need to be made for kids as well, to the
Yes.
kids that are out there. I mean, it's unfortunate. We don't want to read this type of stuff to our children, but to the parents, the mothers and fathers that are out there, this is how Shelley Ray Carter got a hold of my daughter. When we get up and we take our kids to school in the morning, once we watch them walk into that school, because I sat and waited till I seen all six of my daughters on campus before I pulled off. And I even circled around, I drove around, and Peanut, if you go look at Mountain View Middle School, it sits in the middle of a residential area. You all could go look. And I used to just drive, circle around the school, looking around before, I took off and started my day.
Oh
So,
man.
we have to watch our kids, because the kids were telling me that there
Mm,
was a white lady. That's how they acknowledged her.
yeah.
There was a white lady at the gate talking to my daughter all the
Mm,
time, every day. And Tori used to miss, I used to get calls from the principal, or the recording call that she wasn't in class because this predator had my daughter.
damn.
So I said all that to say, watch your babies, watch
Mm,
them. I mean, if parents have that time just to go by the school and check, or make sure your kids got cell phones now, because you want to call and just make sure they're where they're supposed to be, because this is how this predator got a hold of my daughter. She was
mm,
roaming school.
And
damn.
question everyone, because it's not always a creepy old man around the corner. Like you said, it's a white lady.
Yeah, that's how she got away with it.
And just being a lady, period.
Yeah.
A lot of people, yeah, they overlook that because they think, oh, a male is more of a predator or can be more of a predator, and that's not true. We need to be questioning everybody and everything.
Well, so y'all just said facts. Did y'all know this year alone has been 217 cases across the United States of women being pedos towards children?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so many teachers too,
Yeah.
Did
like
you all
female
see all those
teachers.
kids they just found in Florida?
No.
All of those minor kids that they just recently, I just seen it on the news yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I'll send you guys that all of those kids they just found. It was a lot of kids. I think the youngest one, if I'm not mistaken, they said that the youngest one was 2 years old.
Oh my
Gosh.
That they found. It was like several kids that they were finding within a neighborhood
What the heck?
in Florida. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
Miss Outlaw,
video.
who exactly is Shelly? Like, where did she come from? I mean, I know I've heard about where she's come from, but like, I just don't understand. Is she a trafficker? Like, is she bringing children? Like, I just don't understand. Like, who is she? Where does she come from? Who does she work with? What connections does she have?
So when I first met Shelly Carter, I heard about her before I met her. And all I heard about her is from the kids. You know, when I used to go to pick Tori up from school. She wasn't there. And her little friends used to come up to me and they used to tell me, Miss Outlaw, Tori left this morning with this white lady. Or there was a white lady at the fence and she gave Tori food. And they used to describe, the description is of Shelly, some big, huge, tall white lady. They gave the description of you forever wearing them Wrangler jeans, you know, them dirty, nasty cowboy boots.
And a trucker cap.
Yeah. And the kids used to tell me she looked like a man. I said, it's a lady. She looks like a man,
She
but it's a
does.
lady in man's clothes. The kids.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
But
funny,
it's a
but
lady
yeah.
that would come to the gate, and Tori would be talking to this lady, but they never told me she was on the inside of the school. They always said she was on the outside of the link fence in the parking lot at Mountain View Middle School, and Valley View High School sits behind Mountain View. But when I first met Shelly is when she talked Tori into lying so bad that she was being abused. And I went to pick her up one day and she wasn't at the school. She was taken from the school without my knowledge to this place called Safe House in Riverside, California. This place is a place for troubled runaway teenagers. Okay. And when I went there to get my daughter, I had to take the police there after Tori had been there a few days because they were telling me Tori was scared to come home. And my thing was, how do you take someone's child from the school
Right.
without my permission? And I went through this for a whole weekend and I'll never forget it. It was Easter weekend when this happened. And I mean, every single day I was on the phone the whole weekend with the police department till that Monday. I found out where she was through the school, through the principal at Mountain View Middle School. He told me where she was. And I went down there. And when I went in there, Shelly Carter came walking out down this hallway. That's my first time seeing her. So she was a counselor. She was working as a counselor at this place around a bunch of teenage troubled kids. And when I went in there with the police, I had to get the police there because they wouldn't release Tori. They wouldn't bring her out. I met Shelly Carter for the first time. Her and I had words because she wanted me to sit. She came out with a binder in her hand. And
always got the binder.
Yeah. And she was like, can I talk to you? I said, who are you? Her and I had words the first time I met her. And she wanted me to go in this room with her. And I'm not knowing who she is, but I'm following her back to this room. And when we got in there, we wasn't in there that long before I took off on her. Because she was just sitting looking crazy. She just looked like she looked now.
Yeah.
And she looked like a man.
Damn.
Like, I want to know what connection she has. Like, how was she not caught by now?
She has connections to CPS, so through her best friend.
That's not good at all, because we all know where that could lead to.
Yeah. Well, it's leading there with me big time. Because like I said, I'm calling them out. Moreno Valley Child Protective Services, Safe House. They allowed this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They allowed this to happen. CPS allowed Shelly Ray Carter in a meeting the day they were planning to take. They took my girls from me. They put her out of that meeting because I asked, "Who are you and why are you here?" And her and I had words then where CPS put her out of the meeting and then they took my girls from me. So yes, Shelly Ray Carter was working with crooked social workers through CPS.
When she and her mom were petitioning the court for custody, what, like, were they in court with you? Like her
No,
mom too?
they weren't allowed to come into the court. I don't know how she got in there one day. I want to say it was like I want to say it was the first day or the second day of court, and she walked in, and right away my oldest daughter, Kimil, she went and got my attorney uh because she was trying to provoke me.
Mm.
And you know, when you're on federal grounds, you can't
Yeah.
act out. So my attorney came finally. I informed him. I said, "Why is she here?" What I mean, they had just took my kids like that Friday. We're in court on a Monday, and I'm like, "Why is she here?" And she was bringing in. She had brought in letters from her and her mother demanding custody of Tori.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so my attorney told me, he says she's not supposed to be here. They put her out and they banned her. They
Wow.
banned her. I had a supervisor tell me that she had an inappropriate sexual relationship with Tori after they took my kids from me.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, in all the documents, that even the ones they post, it literally says that she cannot have contact with her.
Yeah.
And she even says it in their documentary. Like,
Yeah.
If you notice, they took their documentary
blows my
down
mind.
on their channel. Eden.
Really?
I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I think I have it saved.
Yeah. She know I'm coming. Shelly, I know you know I'm on my way with you.
So her real name is Sharon?
Her
Her
mom's
mother's
maiden name.
name is her mother is Sharon Maiden.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So they were demanding custody through writing letters to the judge. And the judge even informed me, he said, I don't know um why this lady feel like she's has rights to your daughter. Because they had informed me, the judge just seen that I was just not there. And I'll never forget the day. I want to say it was like the third day he had informed me that they had no plans on keeping my daughters. They just needed to investigate the accusations that were put
Mm-hmm.
out. And that's when he told me, he said, I just need your girls. This is how I knew it was crooked social workers, because every day from Monday to Thursday, we had to be at court by 8 o'clock. I got there at 7:30. And the foster care provider that had my three daughters, I wanted to get there because I would take my girls in the bathroom and they just was not clean and their hair was not combed. So I would take them in there and clean them up. And I would get there very early. So I would be at the courthouse at 7:30 in the parking lot with my girls and the foster care provider until they opened the doors to go in court. And I would go in and clean up my girls. And then Tori only came to court twice. She wasn't in court every day. She only came twice. And when she came, they walked her through. The worker will walk her through and they took her in this back room. And then when we went in court, like that Friday, because the judge had to demand for my girls to be in court, but the crooked social worker, I can't remember this dude name because I would call his ass out. He was a black guy. He would come and he would bring my girls, and they were able to sit with me in the hallway until we got called into court. And right before, I'm talking about like 10 minutes before they would call the case to go in court, the social worker would come out and he would say, okay, your case is not going to be heard today, so it's time for the girls to go. And so he did that from Monday to Thursday. And I ended up telling my attorney, I'm like, why does he keep taking my daughters right before we go in court? That, they always had an excuse. They were always coming to me saying, oh, the case is not, and that wasn't true. The case wasn't going to be heard. I don't know what they were why they were prolonging the case. I will never understand why they did that.
It's
But
something
the
not
judge,
clean.
I'm sorry.
It's something not clean.
Yeah.
Like, were
So
they trying to get you to not show up or something?
I don't know what it could have been to this
Wow.
day, because I was there. I was not letting the system have my daughters.
Right.
There was
Yeah.
just no way they were going to have my daughters on a lie.
Mm.
That last day, the judge had even told me the first day, he said, I've already seen the case. I reviewed it. He said, I've never seen a case like this before, because it was so many disturbing accusations like what she has posted on this social media. He said, but one police report, not one medical record. He said, Miss Outlaw, you have video. I video recorded my home. I had letters from the teachers, the school, everybody that, was in my daughter's lives on a daily. It was letters and pictures and videos that I brought to court, family photos, where my attorney said, I don't need all those photos. I just need one. And that was one of the photos, GB, that, of me and Tori. I had all of my girls were on that photo, but the judge only needed one photo. He said, Miss Ella, I reviewed this case. He said, I've never seen anything like this before. He said, so my plan was to return your girls back to you and strike every accusation, signature it off, and it's unfounded. He said, but I'm trying to understand why the girls are not in court. He said, I need to see your girls before I close this case. But the social workers kept taking them from the court. So that Friday, we were not there long at all. And he had informed me on that I think it was the second or third day. He said, I don't know who this Shelly, he even asked me, he said, do you know these people? I said, no, I don't know. I told the judge what the kids were telling me. I let the judge know that I seen her, I met her at the safe house. He said, well, my plans is to return your girls to you. He said, we don't do that here. We don't take kids away from their parents, especially on false accusations. We don't do that. So he ordered my daughters, the social worker, to have my girls in court. And my girls were returned back to me.
Wow.
But Tori, she was with Shelly. She took off with Shelly.
I mean, it was probably obvious to the judge because all of the accusations that were being called in were being called in by either Shelley or her mom, Sharon.
Yeah, and they have like a call log on that.
That's why
And
she
that
blacks out all the names because it's all her.
exactly. And that was an
Crazy.
inside job of
Mhm.
her. If any of those CPS reports are the actual reports, that's because that was an inside job. There were crooked social workers that handed her those CPS reports. Those are confidential
Wow.
reports. So those
I,
are not open to the public like that.
I think it must have been like Michelle Proctor, probably. I mean, I don't want to say allegedly, maybe, I guess, but because that's where she was hiding.
With a
And
Michelle Proctor?
yeah, she was like hiding with Scott and
Yeah.
Michelle, their house. So, and Michelle, I think works either for CPS or with them somehow. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Whatever info that you have on her, I've seen that name before.
Yes, yeah, she's heavily involved. But she was actually Randy found an arrest record. She was arrested in like 2007 maybe for institution. So I'm wondering if maybe she's a victim turned perpetrator, co-conspirator with Scott,
So
her husband.
this is what Miss Outlaw is talking about, where when she don't show up home from school. Like right here on February 25th, 2010, at approximately 1:10 p.m., Tori Outlaw had not returned from school from her group home placement as expected. That's a lot for an officer to put that there. Okay, that means this happened more than 2-3 times.
Yeah.
As expected, a group home staff person waited for Tori at the bus stop, but she did not get off the bus when it arrived. The staff person contacted Creekside Continuation School. You know how she always talking about she was in continuation school? And there go the number, and was informed that Tori was in class that day. The group home staff person drove to the school to see if Tori had missed the bus and if she was walking home. Tori was not located. The staff person contacted law enforcement and filed a missing persons report as to Tori. This report was taken by Officer Garnett.
Okay. And see, I have all these records. I never wanted to see them records. I read a little bit of it the day they were handed to me the first day in court. And I'll never forget the first page. It was like, I remember telling my attorney, I'm like, I'm not reading this shit. This is a bunch of lies. So I took those CPS reports and tossed them in a box that is sitting till this day in my garage. Half of them are like gone, like mildewed, gone. But I never wanted to read all that craziness that they put up in there. It was a lot. And that was someone, these people were dealing with Shelley Ray Carter.
Okay. So wait, what? So Ruby Ann, I'm about to show Dan what you just sent me. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's see the whole damn thing. As you can see, so she said she created an account on X, saying giving X a try, formerly known as Twitter. I'm tired of being censored. Save the children. Then y'all seen this video? So this is what. I mean, why they got to keep putting at real Allie Carter? I'm not understanding that, because she have the same thing on TikTok when she lied and said that they didn't have a TikTok account. So there y'all goes. Yeah, so they on Twitter, and trust me, Twitter ain't free. Just to let y'all know. To have a Twitter account, it's not free.
Do you guys know the movie The Sound of Freedom, that trafficking movie?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that guy turned out to be a fraud.
really? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember people had reached out to his foundation, or it was some trafficking foundation that rescues children. And it was around the time when Allie was flailing around, like saying she was running from everybody, the government, I'm not sure, everybody. And I guess they had reached out to a few organizations that rescue victims. And I remember I had went on the page, and the page had reported, please do not reach out to me regarding a person named Allie. She is not a true victim. And then I remember that there was a whole dispute section in the comment section. There was thousands of comments back then about
Wow.
it. And then like later on, the post got removed by the organization because I guess it was just attracting so much attention.
Yeah, she called him out a few times.
And then I do remember the Angela. I think Great Vibes did talk about her before. Angela Stanton, she had went live talking about Allie also. She was saying, if you're not safe, why are you using that phone pinging? It's pinging different locations. Like, are you really on the run? Like I remember back then she had called her out too. Everybody was calling her out. That's why I'm just so surprised that this is still going on.
Yeah, it's wild.
I'm not sure. Like, does she? I'm like, I don't even know. Does Tori just want to be famous this bad, or I mean, I'm pretty sure she is sort of a victim, or she was a victim at a certain point.
With Shelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelly, yeah.
She's a victim of Shelly because nothing happened to Tori. Nothing. No abuse whatsoever. Until Shelly Carter got a hold of my daughter. So if any, I know it's not a if. I know this is a predator. This is a child molester. It's a kidnapper. So I know a lot has happened to my daughter. She's been out here with this predator and all these criminals. So I know a lot has happened to her. But Tori, you have to want to get away from this. You have to want that. Don't wait till I come and get you, Tori, because that makes it harder for you. Tori got to remove herself. Like, immediately, you need to remove yourself, Tori.
And at this point, you're getting yourself in illegal trouble.
Gigi, do you remember the dance post you were talking about? The dance studio?
Yeah, she was posting like GoFundMe's and stuff about
Yeah.
raising money for it.
It seems like maybe because it looked like she was going to college or college courses to learn like I don't know, she had like books posted of what she was going to school for, and then saying she was gonna start a dance studio. It seems like maybe that's something Shelley maybe promised her to like get her roped in. It's my theory at least. But
Well, I think that's how predators they work. I
yeah,
mean,
100%.
that's exactly how they lure kids. By promising them things. This is how a lot of these girls and the boys get out there in these streets this way by, the predators know what they're doing. They promise them this and they promise them that, and they start buying them this and that. And
Yeah.
this is why we tell our kids, you don't take nothing from a stranger. You don't go anywhere with a stranger. This is why we have to warn them. We have to tell them, even at school, you have to be careful with your teachers.
Yep. She bought her that car.
Yeah. And then snatched it away from her.
Yes. Yep.
But it was a threat to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Tori, Shelly Ray Carter is not going to allow you to have a car.
Oh no.
Keep an eye on you.
Yeah, she won't let her out of her sight.
Well, no, because I'm gonna tell you why, Miss Outlaw. See, Peanut, y'all saying the wrong stuff. The reason why she won't allow Tori to have another car is because we know what happened to the last car. When Keith was chasing her down the street, and when she did that full U-turn with the e-brake, okay? And when she looked up, okay. So remember, she crashed into the side of the curve and she ran upstairs, and Shelly came flying down the street, and the police was chasing Shelly too. I didn't say the story, she did, so she had a chance. So because Tori said she called up Shelly and was like, "Hey, I'm in trouble." And Shelly was like, "Where you at? I'm coming." Like some fucking fiction. Miss V, how you doing? Do Miss V know she up here? Miss V, we looking at the pictures on your wall. We don't want to know what's going on in your living room. That's a nice lamp, though. I tell you that's a nice lamp. Look like it was from Holiday Inn Express. Holiday Inn Express got some nice lamps with USB plugs on the go. I tried to, I didn't want the lamp. I just wanted the USB ports, but the hotel security called the police on me because when you
Oh my God.
run out of a charger. But look here, y'all. What I'm going to do is I got a hunger headache. I haven't had anything like a full meal. We've been live now for almost 4 hours, and I'm
I have a
hungry.
Shelly headache.
Yeah,
Jen,
man.
I mean, GB, real quick, before you go, I see Jen. You said you have info you would mind sharing about your father gaining a lawyer when you had the experience that I have. So, real quick, would you mind, GB, if you don't mind, real quick sharing that info with me?
Sure. Uh, Jen, it's up to you now. If do you want to come up here, or you want to talk outside? It's 250,000. That's what I'm talking about. That's facts. Randy. Allison later on professional profile back. Oh yeah, Randy. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, her acting profile.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play that in part two. Oh yeah, we're gonna save that one. Oh yeah.
Okay.
She wanted to be everything.
Show Miss Outlaw Shelly twin brother.
No, not yet. Not yet. That's gonna be a whole mess. We'll do it later on this evening. Y'all had me dying yesterday. Last night was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
I just remembered.
Uh huh. So we'll do it in part two. I'm so glad Randy reminded me of that because I was like, it's something that I'm missing. Because the video we was playing, we haven't even got. Let's see, we just made it halfway through the video, so we got to finish this video up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot listening to this crazy ass woman.
Oh yeah.
I know. I have to do it in like portions because otherwise my head literally
Yeah.
pounds.
I don't know how you guys do it.
We
I don't know
got
how Randy does it. She like posts so many videos, and I'm like, how on earth
how
can you watch these
her ass don't. I don't know what
over
the.
and over?
I don't know what she don't sleep. I don't know what the fuck is going on
She
with Randy.
doesn't. She doesn't sleep. She's like
Yeah.
a robot. I'm like convinced.
Posting this shit every time I look at 2:30 a.m. She just upload another photo. The fuck? Take your
Yeah.
ass to bed. Hell, she get out she in the shower with soap on her feet, uploading shit.
Randy, thank you so much because it's working. It is helping. Yes, it is. Because
She's
it's
the
about
best.
to be over for your ass, Shelly Ray Carter. It's about to be over for you, chick.
That's
Like that video where the neighbors like they're coming for you, Sharon. They're coming for you, Shelly.
that lady. That lady's a whole Karen. The way she said that. Oh, they're for
Yeah.
they coming for you. I said, oh yeah, that's a Karen right there. That police officer said, ma'am, go back home. Go back home.
But
She
if
was,
you-
oh man, she got on
If
my
you missed it, DB, she said no. She called out her husband's name. She said, no, they're here for my husband.
Yes.
She
Yes,
said
she
that.
did. Yeah, she did. She was joking, but yeah, she totally did.
Then the husband was the black dude standing there bald headed
Yes.
with a fucking little ass poodle looking ass dog. I said, bruh, for real, bruh. What?
Like, what the hell did you do? You know what she did.
No,
He's a sissy.
no,
He's a sissy.
fuck that, Miss Outlaw. Come on now, what bald headed brother you know in the hood walking outside with that little ass poodle?
A little poodle.
Thank you guys for letting me up real quick.
Hey, Akita. So Miss Outlaw, for
Hey,
real though.
GV
Yeah.
Governor.
Miss Outlaw, who you know in the hood doing that?
Exactly. None of black
I've seen.
men.
Okay.
I've seen a few men with little tiny puppies. I don't know why.
Ain't nobody in the hood. No black man with a bald head walking outside, standing in his front yard, is fully manicured with a fucking poodle in his hand.
Come on, quit playing.
No? They don't have chihuahuas and
Not in
stuff?
the
Yes.
hood. Listen to me.
Yes.
I did listen
just
to
kidding.
great
I seen
vibes.
it.
Listen to me. Ain't no black, big, bald-headed ass man in nobody's hood that's off Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard in no major city walking outside on 7th Street with a fucking
I
poodle
just
in his
assumed
hand.
it's not his pup. It's not his poodle. That's
Really?
what I thought.
that
I don't
was
know.
like I thought that was a gangster to have like a poodle.
No, it's not gangster to have a poodle though. No, this
Like
dude
a,
is an
like a little
exception.
chihuahua?
This, No, it's not gangster to have a poodle.
But GB,
I'm hungry.
GB,
Uh-huh.
it's time for you to go
All
eat.
right, all right. I'll let you go.
Well, look, I just wanted to say real quick,
Go ahead.
before y'all go, I was trying to write statements for like what people could say if they call in to report on this to get help for them to actually, because it seemed like the more people call and complain about this, the better, you know. And I mean, Black people always say somebody their cousin anyway, so we need to call for our little cousin Tori over there struggling with this beast lady, you know. So
This
we
beast
gotta
lady.
call and help our cousin, you know.
I don't feel like a lie needs to be told for folks to call in and report this predator, Shelly Ray Carter, nor my
Right.
daughter, Tori Outlaw. The truth just needs to be told when it comes to Shelly Ray Carter and Tori Outlaw. Nobody has to call in and claim that they're related to my daughter, Tori Outlaw, or, make up some damn story. Fuck all that. If you want to call in and report what you have witnessed so far, just do it.
And that's what we need to do. Yep, that's what we need to do. So I do know that when you call, they ask for the location though, and they ask how you know. So we got to be ready for those questions. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, also, I spoke to a few people that are alumni of Spelman College, and their mothers, and they have children too, daughters too. And there's been like one or two that were like they're okay with if you want them to expand the message that this is all a lie. Because unfortunately, when you Google the situation, the first thing that comes up is Allie Carter talking about she's been with presidents. So it looks ridiculous. But the truth is that behind that ridiculousness is a real person who really needs to get in a safe environment ASAP.
So the only way for that to happen is more people got to start sounding the horn. Okay.
Exactly.
So that's why I tell
Yep.
y'all do it. Y'all send them the messages
We
out
have to.
because I can only do so much. Randy can only do so much. Miss Outlaw can only do so much.
We have
So
to. We
y'all
have to.
start doing it. And the more this gains traction, somebody got some noise in the background.
I'm sorry. That's my twins. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
damn, that was not up a second ago. I'm sorry, but my point is, yes, we need to call in, make moves. People, get Shelly the heck off this internet. All right, bye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Akita. Listen, y'all. I don't know why I get cranky when I get hungry. Yeah, so y'all just keep pushing it out. The more people is sounding the alarm, somebody's going to hear it. But if it's sporadic here and there ain't nobody going to pay that any attention. So it's easy for somebody like this Shelly, to come on the internet saying this crazy ass, horrific ass shit. Yeah, Sophia, I'm hungry. All right. So again, y'all, I'll be back later on this evening. Because again, we haven't got through half of the fucking video because it's just so much to digest that she's saying. All right. So again, Miss Outlaw, thank you. Don, thank you. All the moderators, thank you. Tiffany, you number one. Shay, you number two. Milko's good to see you in the fucking building. Milko, I was looking at my phone. And I just seen your messages, okay? I do apologize. I haven't responded. We've been going like crazy. Don is in there 40. We got Chelsea, Peanut, Diva, Letty. Real recognizes real. Fine and dangerous. Dangerous and fine. That can go both ways. Fine and dangerous, but she dangerous, but yet fine. All right? It was some shit went down on her platform the other night. Some dude darker than my fucking iPhone case came up on her platform talking about, yeah, let me take you up on a date. What the fuck you talking about? You don't know nothing about this woman. Talking about we was together the other night. We got real people. Y'all, we got folks on the internet just out here stalking folks. For real. For real. With the neck pillow. Thank you, Mercury, for reminding me. Yeah, he had a neck pillow. Akita, Blue Marvel, Sophia, Vic, Ruby Ann, Peggy, Latanya, Jess, Kenty, Dee, Twitch, Tanja, Coco, Patricia, Candia, SAS Beats, good to see you. Angela Blue, Beezy B, Feather, Magat, Samantha, Margarina, everybody, Jackie, Duke, everybody, Duke City, everybody. Thank y'all so much for contributing towards the platform. And also thank you so much for tapping the screen and getting y'all daily heartbeats. YouTube, for everybody has given Let me see if it's going to bring it up. Please bring it up for some there. Oh, here it is. We want to give a shout outs to Mountain Dew. Want to give a shout outs to Tiffany, Pretty Kitty. She's also a new member of the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to the joining our membership over on YouTube. Appreciate that. Amy, again, cuz all of y'all, thank y'all so much for your super chats. Everybody had tapped the screen. Everybody came in to participate in the live, commenting, sit back and chilling, listening to this bullshit. But again, we are not halfway done. I had to take that break with Miss Outlaw because it's too much. It's just too much. This woman is perverted. She says some of the most horrendous shit, and we got to keep calling this shit out. I was reading the comments on Miracle's platform with this video. I'm going to show those comments tonight, and y'all are going to be fucking amused and just sick to your fucking feet, to your stomach, to your feet, to the back of your toenails, all right? So, again, thank y'all again for coming in. Don, thank you so much for dropping it in the chat. We are at 260,000. And also what we're going to do tonight, all right, I'm giving y'all my time, okay? So tonight we're gonna get half of that what you call it, the gift gallery. Let's make sure half of that is completed, because a lot of y'all was talking about yesterday that we should have it completed by Friday when we battle on Friday. So we're going to leave the other half open. But again, thank you to everybody. Miss Outlaw, it's good to speak with you again. I'm hungry. What time? It's going to be 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So make sure y'all are back, y'all, because right now it's about to be 4 o'clock my time. Do the math. It's about to be 4. It's going to be at 7. No later than 7:30, okay? So be back, or be square. And if one of the moderators block y'all, don't be cussing me out. Drop in the comments. Hey, like what's the name did. But anyway, I'll see y'all when I see you. This your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. I'm hungry. I am very hungry. I'm so damn hungry. I'm just hungry I'm hungry. I'm hungry as hell. My ass is hungry.